Hello, everybody. Welcome to the semi-final of the NiQ Comeback Cup. Today, we have ATEMEK versus MAKASE. ATEMEK coming off a red-hot win of Anonymous and MAKASE. Another 2-0 there. How do you think this is gonna play out, Intera?
Well, first of all, it's been great to be here. Thanks to you as well today. I feel like this is going to be quite the game. I have my eyes on a certain team today going into this match. And I gotta say, after yesterday's showings, it is definitely my go-to team. Now, no points on who I'm guessing, but I want to hear your thoughts first. I have my team locked in. Do you have a team locked in by chance?
I definitely do. I watched them play last night, and they were absolutely demolishing their
All right,
opponent.
we
It
need
was
names here. We need names. Come on.
oh God. I want to say you
Yeah,
need to
I'm gonna
watch
put
out
you
for
on that
that.
spot.
You need to watch out for that Loitering. Radiant 178. I think actually Radiant 181, but he's still Radiant. He is on fire. His op is perfect.
Right. But just for everyone at home who are wondering which teams are we talking about, who do we have locked in? Our choices for today is MAKASE versus ATEMEK, which is going to be quite an interesting match. My vote is on MAKASE. So we're going to look at the map picks and bans here real quick as we go through this. So we have Pearl Bayern going on to being banned initially, and then of course their picks are going to be for Haven, Ascent, and then we're still waiting on 2 more bans before our deciding round. But Haven and Ascent, we've got a lot to work for here.
Yeah, definitely. And these actually the two maps that ATEMEK did play last match, and they were on fire on every map. They just amazing. High expectations for them. I'm definitely hoping that they come out this and move on to the grand final. They'll be on later tonight.
Indeed. Oh, here we go. We've got our next ban coming in is Fracture. I mean, this is a map that nobody really likes, to be honest, and it's also going out of rotation, so you know what? Safe to say, this one was coming for it. This one was definitely coming in for the ban.
Yeah, definitely. But between Lotus and Split here, I think it's going to be interesting. Judging by the bans from the side of ATEMEK and MAKASE, it's I think that we might see Split as our decider, but it's again they
Really?
could surprise us. Yeah,
No.
because I think Lotus that three map. I mean, we do have Haven, so 3 sites.
Right.
But I don't think they want to play 3 sites twice.
You see, here's the thing. I'm an agent of chaos. I like to see if that happens because the more things that are happening on the game, the more things there are for us to say as casters. And honestly, I really love to see if they can pick it up here. I don't want to see Split. I'm gonna be honest on that. So, you know what? Hold me to that one. I might be a monster for saying that, but I know what map I want.
I personally do not like Lotus. I just can't win on Lotus. Actually, I did win just a couple hours ago on Lotus, so that was nice. But I
Oh, you
don't
see,
like
now we
Lotus
have
just
something common.
overall. But we'll see. Oh, here we go. Oh,
I called it.
we're
I called
going to
it.
Lotus.
Y'all saw it. ATEMEK and
Oh,
MAKASE is going to be going on for Lotus as their decider if they do it. Of course, with that being said though, our lineup is defenders picking first, which means ATEMEK is going to be going into Haven as the defenders. And of course, on the other side, we have MAKASE, which is going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. Do you have any standout players, Lily?
I already said Lloyd. He's one hell of
Oh,
a
sorry, maybe
player.
not standout players, but more standout agents, rather. Because we have
Oh,
the maps
agents.
locked in, right? So we don't know what might be coming in, and that's going to be an interesting part of the game usually.
So for Haven, I actually saw enemy on that Reyna, the last match,
Right.
which could be quite interesting if we see Ren again, because that scoreline was a 13-1, I'm pretty sure. And so they were just
13-1.
dominating
Was
them.
that a slam dunk?
13-1. It was 13-2 on Ascent and then 13-1 on Haven. It was that was a great
That's a
game.
monster.
That good, yeah. But again, I think just kind of a standard traditional Haven pick. You know, maybe a Breach, Sky, Raze. What else? Killjoy, and then an
I think
Omen
Killjoy
or
will
an
be definitely be
Astra.
coming, bro. Yeah, we've seen a lot of Killjoy over the past 2/3 days. If you guys were watching day one, which I have no idea how, but yeah, we've been seeing a lot of Killjoy.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
yeah, we're moving to semi-finals. So this pick, every pick on this first match will be very crucial. They really want to make this one the comeback of the century. I would say, it's comeback cup. I had to
Mm,
make it. I'm sorry. It was gonna happen.
of course you did. Of course you did. Anyway, just getting ready now. Yeah, that's not really it. What else is there?
There are a
What do you
lot more to
think?
talk about, but yeah, you go.
I think. What do you think about on Ascent? Do you think we're just going to see that standard meta as well? Because Ascent has, unlike Haven, has a very, very defined meta. KO, Omen, Killjoy, Jet, and Sova. You kind of switch off, and we saw last game that ATEMEK played. If you switch off of that meta, you'll get absolutely demolished. And
Mm.
so, do you think we're just going to see the standard meta here with both sides?
I'm gonna put what I think might come out. I think Breach, Silver, and of course Killjoy will be the picks that will be coming in. I don't think they'll run the standard comp. I mean, let's remember here, these are regions clashing with each other, finding different playstyles and meeting and matching here to show them what they've got. And so, running the standard comp, well, yes, it's a default strategy. It is gonna work every single time, 100% of the time. Mixing up can give them the slight little bit of edge, something to just, bamboozle your opponent. And I've gotta say, I think that running in with Breach and potentially Astra just blinding up a double controller Sentinel comp might be something. So they have like a Killjoy, they have say an Astra, maybe potentially even a weird one like Viper. But I'm hoping to see Cypher come in as well to sub in for that Sentinel slot, and that might be an interesting pick.
Yeah, it definitely could be. But one
Oh,
agent that I do love is Chamber. But actually, I hope we
Chamber.
get a Chamber. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see. And we already yeah, there we go.
Oh,
Breach and
I've caught
Omen
the
coming
Breach, I've
out.
caught the Soul, we've caught the Killjoy.
We
The Omen was caught by you,
yeah.
right? So for the most part, we have the standard comp on the side of defenders, which is from ATEMEK and Makase. Is just they're gonna take this one slow. They're thinking about it. They're thinking about it.
I think we might actually see just the same on each side. I mean, Lloyd Dream on that Jet, ATEMEK on the
Nah, come
Breach.
on. Nah, come on. Not like this. Come on, bring me a Neon. Show me
Uh,
something interesting. Come on.
Neon? No, we're not. Okay, I think I'm calling it. We're seeing same sides. We're seeing that Sova. The only thing that might be different
They
is the
have to pick
controller,
Silver, right?
but
Nah, they'll
it's
pick
not.
Silver.
It's not.
Yeah, no, Silver is
Yeah.
definitely a
Okay.
great pick for Haven. I think we can agree on that.
Definitely. But we're going in now. They see identical on each side. It's
All right, let's see what I can pick up from each other, right? I mean, like, if one side plays a lot better than the other, once they flip on the half, they might be able to copy a little bit from here and there and, show them what's a good taste of their own medicine.
mm, definitely there. I think. What are your predictions for this match?
I mean, I've already set my go-to team, but if we're talking about
Oh.
points-wise, I'm thinking it's gonna be very early on. It might be something like a 1-5, and then after that, it's gonna stabilize, and from there, we might see a little bit of a back and forth, going back to about maybe a 7-9 kind of deal. So very
Mm,
close, very late in the game, but we'll have to see how it goes because both of them running essentially the same thing. So if a breach pops something, on the other side, a breach might pop something back in response to it. So it's mainly
yeah.
just to see how they trade ultimates better in this game. I mean, obviously you have the standard, all right, can I shoot their hits? And that is true, but again, abilities are what is going to be the deciding factor here if anything else. How can you bait your opponents out with all this, especially since you have 3 points to cover, right? That's a lot.
Yeah, it is. But seeing them all just coming now, looking like an A heavy hit for the side of MAKASE.
All right. Let's make it count then. Let's make it count. It looks like they're all opting to see they can try and push in down to site A potentially. You know, go through main. A bit dangerous, but like, you know, you're pissed around, so it's fine. But we'll see how it goes, because I mean, what do you got? You've got like a bunch of pistols. I don't really think you've got anything to work with if you want to run down through that very long stretch of road there in A long. They've got something going for them.
Yeah, they definitely do. I wonder if time has paused here. What's happened?
Yeah, I mean, I think they're just checking for the stream delay, I believe. I did see chat real quick there, and they're trying to solve it right now, but yeah, this is just a preventative measure, so it's all good. Right,
Yeah,
but
true.
we'll see how it goes. Alright, but I really hope all the best, wish all the best for these teams. They've made their way from the group stages all the way here, so you know, gotta say, they have to at least command some level of skill to be here in our semi-finals bracket. Which, by the
The
way,
chance.
we don't know. Yeah, there's another semi-finals bracket on the other side, right? So we have 2 games, and one is being streamed somewhere else. But you're here because this is the best game. You got the best casters, the best games, right? Lily, me, and of course, you've got MAKASE and ATEMEK.
Of course, of course. But again, the spot on the grand finals is very, very hard to get to them, and just these teams, the effort that they must have put in just to get to this singular spot, it was
tantalizing.
Jeez,
Maybe that's not the right word, but it felt like the right one to me at that moment in time. But we'll have to see how this pans out, and obviously, right now, it's definitely just gonna be a stall game till that timer starts. 8 seconds on the clock, indefinitely. But
well,
we can just talk
yeah,
about the buys real quick, right?
Buy, dude. Well, it's a pistol round.
Yeah,
So,
we yes. I mean, it's a pistol round.
well,
You're not gonna get much out of it, but we do see like 3 ghosts on the side of ATEMEK, and of course, like I say, have opted to just take Frenzy, and of course, 1 ghost.
yeah, but 3 ghosts on the side of ATEMEK. And
Might be a
with
classic
2 shields. Yeah, it could be, but that Sova does have that recon and 2 shocks, and as well.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the NiQ Tournaments Comeback Cup. We're back at it again. Sorry for the minor delay there, but we have got everything set up perfectly this time. We're getting to our first match of the day, which is ATEMEK versus MAKASE. Let's see how they're gonna play it out. Already going to see how they can push in from A long. They're just trying to see and hunt anyone down. So is peeking through sewers here. Doesn't see anyone, and both sides decide maybe just wait out a bit.
Yeah, a little bit of a scuffle towards A main, just trying to fake that choke there, trying to fake presence there, but they're working those parts of the map, especially towards mid, and they've taken lobby, and they have taken nearly all of mid, and it looks like they're trying to work through garage, but they might get spotted out by the turn here.
Oh, they know where they are. They know where they are. They saw in garage. They're shooting at almost already trying to just call him out. They might just go for rotate straight into sewers into A, but looks like Sov's already got that one spotted. He's gone in and checked. There's nobody there. Push in forward with the Sov. This is the plan. A-Log looking pretty clean as well. They don't really have much to do other than to wait it out. Let's see how they're gonna respond. As Sov is gonna look at this corner. He's gonna be greeted by the side of breach here. So let's see where that goes. Alright, checking Congrats does not see anyone, goes for the flash. Does not know where it is, does not know. With the smoke down there, they are able to get a free plant off this one. This is beautiful.
Spike planted.
Free plant. They're waiting for it. Aki's on Haven, just waiting it out here. There's nothing he can do in hell. Of course, we have the breach himself. Dope man waiting for it. Jack comes in, he does not see it from the corner. Aki comes down, gets picked off by the breach here as we look at this right. Omen coming to Killjoy on the round corner, killing it in Haven, and they're able to just take a beautiful clean win here for the first round. Nicely done on the side of the map. I love how they actually just collapsed onto it. It wasn't exactly a conga line, but they were able to get a bit more of it.
Beautiful retake there, and just a little, just a little bit unaware of where they were going when they were trying to execute on that site. Of course, Aki managing to get a couple kills down.
Let's see how it pans out. I mean, we've got everything set up once again. Same position. There's not much to change here. You know what the Killjoy is gonna do. Drop few alarm bots, drop some grenades, and let's see how this one pans out. I mean, we've got B and essentially the garage standby. What are they gonna do?
It looks like they're going towards the C side of the map there. Just playing for some information. Aki has cleared all of A lobby.
Right. Oh, this is dangerous. I'm looking at garage right now, and it looks like Sunbird is going to look round the corner, and we're going to see something interesting. Oh, but no, Omen decides to back out, but another skirmish is happening somewhere else, and we don't see anything of it other than the two slows going out for the count. Omen is hopping to go back with his team, and they're going to go through sewers now. This is going to be the A push once again.
It's like they're backing out.
What is the plan? What's the plan? I'm trying to figure out what they're doing, but it is not coming to me. All rotating back onto the other side, and oh wow.
And Lloyd Dream holding garage with the judge. Are they gonna fall for the trap?
They gotta know for this, right? I mean, we have like Sentry on standby. There's actually a Swarm as well. Killjoy already knows he's going in. Omen pops it out, tries to smoke everyone out, but they don't get anything. The bridge does block everyone here. Beautifully done. And as they enter the B side, they do go out one for the count with Killjoy. Omen's getting knocked out on corner right there. And he hates to see it from the back here. Oh no! Omen is now also out with purely just the judge. I mean, what a devastating weapon coming into this.
Yeah, it was. It did look like the MAKASE tried to force that, which was a big mistake there. But
it is.
They do have quite a good economy coming into this round 3 here. Just the bonus for ATEMEK is just it's decent. You've got Spectre.
It is.
Rifle, you got the entire shop out. You got a Vandal.
You've got a variety of guns, I'll say that much. But against a rifle round, essentially, this is kind of going to hurt them a lot. They do have some information here to work with, but we're going to see how they can carry very early on going through the garage. They have like a lot of information from that. Now they can fake it, maybe rotate back to A again. Is that the plan? Because all I see is everyone coming through sewers here and pushing forward. Now coming in, Breach is going to bust it out just a little bit, and he take a trade right there. Beautifully done. The slow shot dot here, banging its mark just a little bit. Here, so it's at the corner here. He just wait. He knows where he is now for the Breach. He does get the one though from the judge. I have no idea how that happened. You saw it coming.
That was. What was that actually?
Wow, yeah, right. One player must have ATEMEK here, and I don't think this is the play. You don't go for it. 100% no. I think you just pull back and wait for it. But then again, ATEMEK is the one on the losing side at the moment, having not a lot of strong buys. But if you get a few picks here, who's to say that that's not a value trade?
No, just walking up, looking to go for heaven. I think they might just save here, play for an exit frag.
Yeah, I mean, this looks good. This looks good.
MAKASE in an extremely strong post-plant position. Not
nobody.
But now I think the realization starts to come in.
Oh, but that's such a shame. They all walk through the other side. It looks like the killjoy. Our lone enemy from ATEMEK is just gonna have to walk away. But then again, they are holding on to a rifle, so that's a pretty nice hold, you know? I mean, that's a nice save from them. At least they didn't lose too much econ off that. They did lose 4 players, but you gotta make do with what you got.
No, yeah, definitely. Again, quite predicted. The rifle. They did have the better buy coming to that round, but now first rifle round. The buys are looking quite even, but we do have the Sovol online for the side of ATEMEK, and a breach ult as well, which could be very useful executing a site such as C site, which it looks like they're going for.
Oh no. Everyone just rush through C here as they go through that long little stretch of road here, trying to make something work. The smoke coming down to try and give them some space to walk out, but bit by bit they're falling like flies here. And I'm not sure what they can do other than to just, walk around, maybe take them from the back, twin side, pincer them. Try to call it out as well. Oh, does come out, and he does not find anything other than one. But the rest of the team, MAKASE, has picked down one at a time. And another pick down there, 2 on the side of Aki, and we're gonna see if he can run around this corner. He spots it, so shocked out to check him out, but to no avail. No information out yet, and he's waiting for it. The drone is out. They know who it is. Aki's in that corner, and he has a choice. Do I make the 1v3 on such a low health deficit here, or do I want to just hold it out? I've got a Vandal to hold and the name to play.
Slowly walking up here.
Checks the corner.
Firing everything.
Oh. I think he got real paranoid there. I was thinking, like, where was he looking at? I thought that he knows, like, everyone's there, right? And it's just, wow, the paranoia got to it.
Schizophrenia kicking in there. But that's alright. Again, yeah, which is quite weird because they knew that he knew that MAKASE was going to be behind him, but he's turning his back there and wasting Dangerous Fury in the process. It barely denied the plant.
Right, but I mean, look, this is such a painful round to go in. Yes, it's 2-2, but ATEMEK is on essentially an Igor. They don't even have like strong buys here, but maybe they can make something work. Who knows? MAKASE is looking very hot right now. Let's see if they come around to hit this entire stretch of road here. C-Long is hurting them so bad. The Sheriff coming in, he does not make anything. The Jet moves away, making it out with a little bit of a nick, but that's all. The fight ensues in C as we now look into an enemy trying to get a pick from the corner in the smoke. I have no idea where you get that from, but now another fight ensues and we do see the Jet, a little bit of a Jet dip there, but unfortunate for them. The fight is punted, and again, enemy is the only one remaining, and there it is. Attackers have picked this up for themselves once again. This is looking very, wow, the disrespect coming from Karuna, from MAKASE, going for the teabag.
Fair enough. Karuna hitting those amazing shots when executing onto the C side. 3k from there.
Beautifully done. I mean, like, we saw Karuna going to so many fights. I mean, I wouldn't say that teabag was deserved. A little bit rude if you ask me, but hey, when you got a tree here like that, I don't know, your ego's gotta be skyrocketing on that one. They've got such a strong tempo going into this.
They definitely do. Ooh. Low Dream. Lurking up grass. We're not lurking, but he's made himself a lot present. He misses the knife!
This is the knife. Unfortunate, but here's the wrap around the corner now, and it looks like they're gonna take another fight coming in using a smoke. Tries to engage this fight. Information is lost here. They go for the gunfight. They do pick up 2 on the side from ATEMEK, and this is great. Fantastic pushing in again. Omen is the only one left, and they're able to just pick this up very quickly. I like what I see. You know what? If we're the defenders, sometimes the best defense is a good offense, and they just went in for it. They're like, no, why protect the sites? I mean, they either come to us or we go to them.
That's what I like to see from good old ATEMEK. There's beautiful aggression there. And Lloyd Dream, it almost like that was planned, that Lloyd Dream was the distraction and just ran in, missed all of his knives. And
Yeah.
then afterwards managed to swing and get that 2K, and it's just a huge round for them here. Now, evening up the scoreline.
Oh, this is fake. We don't see anyone at C long, so maybe they're just scouting. As we do see them, pretty sure they pop something off. We're gonna see if we can find any information coming in from Jasmine.
Enemy tag.
Oh, they spotted. The sentry is there, so they know the killjoy is on A, and they're deciding maybe we should go to B.
Breaking the turret there.
Waiting
Vital
for
piece of information lost from ATEMEK.
Karuna's just waiting for it. I mean, daggers are out. It's just waiting for opportunity to come in. Well, they must have heard something. I mean, the drone is coming out as well. Take the drone. Nice and done. I believe they saw the jet as well, so this might be a little bit painful. They smoke in here, and maybe they want to cross.
Standing ahead.
Interesting arrow, chancing for the smoke. Does not know where it is. Unfortunately for them, they're not going to find their mark. They're just going to rotate out, go back to sewers, and back into A once again. But they know that killjoy is there, right? They do know this. Check the corner.
Standing ahead.
Right. Information, checking. Nobody smokes out of heaven, and that's it. Enemies now basically locked up for the count. All they need to do is just play it out
30
from
seconds
here.
left.
They can just load the spike down with Sunburn, and this is it.
Spike
Once again,
planted.
going to the favor of MAKASE as they are able to hold them off right now. Now they're the defenders right here. They have to make sure that they don't allow it out. If they defender killjoy as well coming in.
Enemy remaining.
Lockdown, this is not looking good. They have a 3 on Aki, but like, oh boy, this is still looking very spicy. Remember, Omen is the only one defending this. All they need to do is just find out who is where, and he can make sure. ATEMEK is now getting a defuse here. I don't know where the Omen is, unfortunately, as he's too far out to make anything work, and they give this one up. Good. And still going down. Wow, oh no, son, but you did not need to lose that.
Enemy, a nice 2K there from him. Just another beautiful site retake on the side of A from ATEMEK. It's now going up.
We'll have to see, we'll have to see.
But they're orientating towards C now. And see what they can pull off here.
I mean, they have an op, so I mean, rotating a C is very nice for them because, you know, long straight line, one operator, and a dream. And they gotta wait this one out. That long range gun, that sniper rifle, just aiming down his sights is gonna be devastating. Checking for information again, just waiting it out. Want to snuff anything out, any sort of information will help them right now. But I think they decide, you know, maybe as a group together, it might just be safer if we can't get any more information. Waiting for it. It goes for the smoke, and they're able to block window. Maybe they can just go in for it. And they do a blind fire, hoping to get anything, but to no avail. It looks like they all just want to rush C once again. So this will be beautiful if they can get a free opt off this. Oh, there we go. We've seen it happen, and we do get the breach ultimate and the slow ultimate. Do they make anything work out of it? No, 2 down. The side solve is still out with his ultimate. They can hold something out open as well. The killjoy trades of killjoy, and of course, this is going to be a Sunburn going to the judge playing for 2, and this is cleaning it up with a nice little kill from Karuna once again.
Tying it up once again there. Beautiful usage of the ult.
Yeah, I mean, the disruption coming in for Breach very early on, and then the Slova just kind of like, you know, making them, you know, be on their toes again. They're always going to get hit by the Breach no matter what, is what they're going to say. But you have a choice whether you want to take more damage or find a fight.
Yeah.
Beautiful execution on both parts.
Of course, definitely just MAKASE managing to land those shots there. Just looking like, again, yeah, tying up the score. It's very close.
Oh, around the corner. We do see a interesting lockdown. No, sorry, that's not done. That was interesting of me to say. Why did I say lockdown? Anyways, we do have the Killjoy on the side. The attackers holding down a lockdown as well. I should know it. So this might be interesting. If they want to push in for a side B, they might have something going for it. But around the corner, they do pick up 2 on the side of MAKASE, and this is going to make this very interesting on the defenders. They have a Killjoy and an Omen, so they can set up for a very strong defense on any one side should they choose. But it looks like they all rotated A, and Killjoy has lost that advantage altogether.
Yeah, they have.
Spike planted.
Spike's planted once again. It's 4-2. Killjoy is going through links. Does not see anyone. Oh! 1 down. Omen is going to come around and you might see the breach. They do have Killjoy trying to make any play, but it's a 1v2 unfortunately, and that's not going to work. Omen is alone on his own, and now they know where Omen is. I don't think they want to do that. Checking, and no, all flanks are covered. There's no angle they can take. Unfortunately for them, this is going to be a knockout.
Another. Oh, they're just doing amazing at this.
They're just trading econ each other. You know what? Tap my gun. And they just keep trading back and forth, back and forth.
The trades and just the kills are perfection from the side of MAKASE. It's just now going up 5-4. We're getting closer to the half-time point. So we'll see who can come out on top.
We will see indeed, as now we're gonna push into the 10th round. And now looks like they want to go through this C-long once again, but I'm not too sure if that's the play. They go around. Karuna is going to be the first to pick out, and only with Omen there, well, nobody's there to look for him because Omen is now pushing out. He's trying to just spot them for A, but realizes it's too late. 1, spotted. Jet is going to go in anytime. Checks around the corner. He's now flashed, and there we go, knockout. Karuna is already on standby for that one with the side of 3. This is a nice assist, and coming in there from smoke as well. Oh, this is a nice spray going in, and they have a chance. The spark is going in, and now they're gonna see the Zoa. Can buy a little bit of time for them, but again, knocked out for 2. Dopeman is looking beautiful against Lawyer Dream here. He's got the Dream kill as well. Now we gotta see if they can take a retake off the side. I mean, it's 3-3. I spoke too soon. Caster's curse on me. My bad. But we'll see how it goes. Drops it out, and they don't see it happen. Oh no. If he just waits around the corner, he might be able to pick him off. But it looks like the spike is going to rotate once again back to C. They don't realize it.
Just holding the
30
position.
seconds left.
Yeah, I mean, there's nowhere else to go, right? I mean, the breach is holding down windows and mid. And of course, we have them pushing into gardens already. The Killjoy has to know this, that it is on C. But I don't see anything that's indicating that they know this. Oh, there we go. The ultimate pops out. I think they realized it just a little bit there. And 1-2-1. The enemy going in with the Sheriff taking 2 just like that. And they were able to take it free. Nicely done. And a free pickup as well.
That was very well played by enemy. Bringing it down to a 3v3 on ATEMEK. Managing to do that. And even though they did get faked out, enemy was managing to clean up the round there. And cover for his teammates.
It was a beautifully executed, play. I mean, like, there's not much you can say after that.
No, not really.
But once again, patented standard gameplay here, right? The Killjoy is holding down on side A with all her little trinkets and gadgets here, and you see them going through the garage here, taking out 1 for 1, unfortunately, but they're able to just continue this onslaught here. Again, trading basically 2 for 1, and that is beautiful. Now, of course, we have to see how they play this out. Omen has got his ultimate out. We're gonna have to see if we can push this in, but the entirety of MAKASE is just completely wallowing them right now. 4-2 now, and we see the shot that pick them up. Oh, that was sad, but Sunbird picking it up himself first. Come around the corner, you're still reloading. That's not where you want to be at.
But
Crucial
again,
mistake.
That
Last
was,
round in the half.
yeah, just I don't even know what to say.
Oh,
Going
it's
out-
just
I mean, another point. They won that round.
It's been very even. I mean, I did predict a 1-5 and then a stabilize, but this is fine too, I guess. This is fine.
Yeah,
I've got like
definitely.
half that prediction right.
Oh well, we might end up with just a 6-6 half.
Get out of my way.
Oh, ultimate's out. Ninja knives, go, go, go! Wing, wing, wing. And of course, we do see 2 on the side. beautifully done. The attackers are at advantage here, and we still have Jets, Kunai's out and running. Smoke comes in, and we're going to see if they can come around the corner. Oh, we're going to see. Team is trying to regroup here, takes one to tie off Omen, nicely done. And they are still pushing into C bit by bit. Omen is still at the very corner right there, and the Killjoy has already dropped the lockdown. This is not looking good for them. Attackers are looking very hard because now the lockdown is active. I don't really want to go in if I were them. They have to wait it out a little bit, but they still nicked in the hit. Enemy showing you that great control. Cross that placement beautifully done as well, and they are now down to 2-1. And they definitely had advantage here, and enemy can nick just a bit. If you want to corner, they might be able to take it, but with a shorty play, that was not good enough for them. The shorty and the dream was all they had, and honestly, I don't know how to feel about that.
Yeah. The trade's managing to go in favor of MAKASE in the
Switching
first
sides.
early rounds, but then it just kind of melted away from their hands there.
Yeah, I mean, look at it this way. They are now 6-6, which means we get another at least 6 more games minimum from one side, and then the the match point. So, but again, remember what we said about this? I mean, I don't know how crucial it is for this round, but pistol round is always important. You get that free win, you're able to do so much with like the next 3 rounds. You can either just econ, scare them with what you got, get something better, or even just go straight to rifles and scare them. Or one tier up, take an SMG, take the fight to them against their pistols on round 2 if you win. So we'll see how this one pans out. Checks in. Classic spray coming in, we do see from the corner, and of course a lot of fighting happening, and we pick out one from the smoke here, nicely done. And of course the Killjoy is trying to rotate back, but realizes that he's in the wrong position. Everyone's all in C now, and what can they possibly do here? Nades out, they're able to start planting. ATEMEK is at the advantage here. They have 5 players on the side against their 4, and they're all healthy by the way, as they slowly pick it off one by one. Oh, here's the pick. No, they don't get it. Aki's stuck, and the shock that does not find its mark, unfortunately. They try to make the pick here. Nicely done. One on the side of Lloyd Dream, and come 2 on the other side. Can they get the third one? Is coming in against the Ghost. I mean, the classic is a classic for a reason. If he comes around the corner in a dash, you might be able to get it. Almost trying to scoop around and see if you can get them here. And oh, from the corner, just a little bit of a nick there. And GG's to you, as Corona does come out as the last player standing. This is not a battle royale, unfortunately. So at this point, we'll go to MAKASE.
Shooting of the body, just to rub salt in the wound there. Looking at him up in heaven.
Unfortunate indeed. But let's look at the buys real quick. As we do see on the side of ATEMEK, they are again, because they're on the back foot, they lost that round. I mean, obviously you do see their buys are not fantastic. We do have a Stinger with a light armor at some point. I don't know if they're gonna go back to light armor, but on the other side, remember, they are the defenders now. So holding a Judge is gonna be quite scary here. And of course, they've got very nice buys, 2 Bulldogs and a Spectre. Looks like they want to push through C long here. I mean, almost the only one standing there. It's a pretty good call. They know this information. They're just waiting for it. Looks like they go in slow, but checking it out, they don't see anyone. Omen the smoke both sides, and now they're coming around the corner. Can they make a pick? I don't see it happening though, but we get the Judge kill right there from the corner, and unfortunately, long range battle against the shotgun. You know who's gonna win that one. Oh, they've got the spike planted here. This is looking good for the attackers. ATEMEK has got a good advantage going on, comes around the corner, sees the Ghost, picks it off, and Omen 2 on the side. Can they get one more? They have to reload fast, but it looks like we're gonna round, and the Sheriff does not find its mark, unfortunately. Again, Karuna with the BM right there. You hate to see it. You hate to see it.
Thanks.
Toxicity going on between these players. Oh,
Stinky! Karuna! Ooh!
Oh well, going up, winning that pistol in bonus round, very useful. Going up to 8-6.
Let's see what they're gonna do this time. I mean, looks like it's a rifle round versus whatever they've got leftovers on the side of MAKASE. And I mean, if your Bulldog can beat the Vandal or a Phantom, I'm saying that there is a dream here, and MAKASE can continue to snowball this lead out of control if that's the case. They are 2 games up this time, which is a little bit, uncommon for us in this match here. There's always been a 1-1, 1-1, 1-1, so this is gonna be interesting. The camera's flipping like crazy here. I'm not too sure what we're looking at, but at least what I know is that they're pushing through A long now with 3 on the side, and they're just waiting for opportunity. Oh, there we go, popping it out. Breach is coming in. They do get the flash here, and they're gonna take 1, 2, 3 like that. Very nicely done, and all with weird guns as well. I mean, not just standard rifles. So this is gonna be a hard round for them going in. They've got so much economy working for them. Around the corner here, they are able to get the pick. Unfortunate for them, 2 to 3 now. Can they make any plays? Spike is down. I mean, they don't have anything. They're checking here. Drops the dart. They now know where he is. They just need to wait. Bounces the shock dart here. Does not find his mark. And he's going to take a fight. Another dart coming in. Can he get it? Nothing. The dart just barely misses him. And Dope Man really showing you why he's on that dope. That dopamine whenever he gets missed out from the shock dart. He knows where he is. He's waiting in the corner. Runs around. Can he take the fight? There we go. Straight flight. Oh, Dope Man coming in with that. Beautifully done. And he's still alive. There's nothing he can do about it. He's waiting for the soul to pop out. The smoke is out. And maybe he just want to force it down. And Dope is now finally out for the count. They unfortunately trade back with Sunburn. And that's the win for them.
That's just unlucky there. ATEMEK getting absolutely shut down by MAKASE there. And they got a couple kills, but they couldn't manage to round it out in the end. Their utility usage was very, very good though with the flash and the stun.
MAKASE really showing them how you put in the work here, now able to snowball just a little bit more with that win. I mean, they did lose 4 on the side, but losing 4 is not that bad when you've got econ. I mean, you just die, buy your guns, and you've got something working for them. And look at the side of ATEMEK. What do they have? 2 stingers? 2 sheriffs? This is gonna hurt them.
Found them.
Oh, 1 nick on the kunai there. Nicely done. Trying to wrong corner, does not get anything. Unfortunate. 1 is good enough though with the ultimate. You got something going for you. 1 more dagger remaining on the other side of the jet. And we do have Solo's ultimate as well. So who knows? We might see some plays coming in from this. If they want to push into B, they might have a good chance. But no information. I don't think they want to burn this ultimate just yet.
No, definitely not.
Oh, there we go. The spray fight here. Nicely done. Sunman showing why even an SMG can be good use here.
Last player standing.
This is not looking good. ATEMEK surely showing why they can play even on a back foot here as they do clean it out with Ascent. How is this happening?
That's such a close match. Jesus. Oh.
It is. I mean, look, they still have 2 stingers down there. They just won with stingers essentially. I mean, this is fantastic for them. They kind of recovered the economy that they lost back then, and that's great. I mean, we look at Lloyd Dream here with 5.3k econ. He's basically loaded up before his team if they need to buy anything, and that's great. They're able to swap guns here, nicely done. And if they want to do an op buy, they could as well. But on the other side, we do see a judge get on Sunburn. I mean, Sunburn really loves the judge, and I cannot fault him for it. It's my favorite gun. The dart information. Lots of people coming in. We see Jet push in for it, and unfortunately gets nicked out right there. But he's going around the corner. He is blinded, but he's got to wait his turn. Oh, Omen also getting blinded. Oh, wow, that's a team bang right there. Waiting for the smoke. Oh, the smoke is coming in. We don't see any plants, but we do see a breach again. The same situation. You're gonna get hit by the breach. Do you want to take damage to smoke or find a fight as they go in for it? Omen is knocked out for the count. They want the knife? No, they don't want that. They just trying to rotate around. Let's see if they want to try and force B instead. No, go all the way to A. Killjoy's already on standby here. If you can set up for the team, this is perfect. I don't think they see this one coming. Breach is going B-line, making that straight B-line. And with Killjoy to set up for Breach, I don't think there's not much you can do. I mean, they essentially have like a full team in a sense with the turret. Information is all they need here, but I don't see no turret. I don't see no swarm nades. This is not looking good. I mean, even with a Killjoy, it's not really Killjoy or anything. Nice stick there. 2 to 3. Oh my god, the conga line.
Turrets destroyed.
Can they make the play though? I mean, they have to lock down. All he needs to do is run around the corner and they know where he is. If they get the lock, there we go. He got it destroyed, but this is not it. Storm nade, see if he can pop it. Nicely done. Summer is forcing a defuse, but he can't. Storm nade's around. He runs around the corner, he does get the pick here. Is this enough time? That's the question we all have in our minds now. Defusing halfway point. I think it's just enough. They might clutch this out.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
Yeah, there was really no doubt that, I mean, it looked like enemy could have cleaned that back up, but Sunburn drawing once down again, and they're gonna have to take a timeout.
This is a good timeout, I believe. I mean, like, they've got a 3 rounds of free wins here. I think it'd be really nice for them to just take this free timeout, you know, force them to reset their mental as well as their tempo on the other side from MAKASE, and this might be what they need. Tell me, Lily, do you have any other predictions on what they could possibly do here to turn this game around?
Oh my! I mean, just hit your shots. That's really all I can say. I mean, they've got to be aggressive because the aggressive is their strong point here, and they need. They haven't showed up really. They need to show up with that high aggressiveness and just absolutely surprise MAKASE.
I mean, thank you so much for the tip here. Hit your shots. It's skill issue right there, if you ask me.
Skill issue.
Skill
indeed.
issue. But of course, that being said, though, you are absolutely right. They do need to land their shots. For the most part, you can have like the best guns in the world, but if you don't land a single shot, I mean, like, what are you gonna do about it?
Yeah.
All right, timeout's over. They're gonna see if they can make something work from this. I want to see if we can look at what they're buying in here, and that's we're gonna work from there, right? We have Dope Man who was going down just now. He decides to go for Bulldog instead. Nikon's looking a bit low here, but they are ending the round soon if they make this one work. So not too much to say other than that. Holding a bit for, you know, that one strong game might be what they want. Comes around the corner. It looks like Sewers is a little bit empty here, but Garage though. Garage looking mighty hard, getting something off here. Another pop off and nicely done. They get so much hits off there. They want to fight from the smoke here. That might be great. Just spray the thing. Nicely done. Gets one hit. Comes around the corner. And I don't think Breach can see it as he takes another one for the team. It's a 2-for-2 trade, but one on the side just like a knockout just like that, and then 2-for-2. Now 1-to-1, one killjoy and a dream. Enemy is again the last player standing. How many times have I said this already? And unfortunately for us, enemy does go down. This story has been repeated over and over again throughout this game. It looks like the story hasn't changed in a while. It looks like they need to flip the script.
It's not working for them. They need to try and find the groove in this game. That's really hard. Not much else to say.
Alright, I mean, it is 2 more games before we get a clear winner potentially from MAKASE. So we're gonna have to see if we get anything on the side of ATEMEK, because, you know, I wouldn't want to be on their side if that's the case. Drops the smoke, comes around the corner, checking. He does have information and he has to run for it. Looking through, we can see the Garage is looking mighty hard here. I don't know why they want to force this one. They can just go through to B instead. I mean, I feel like that might be a little bit better. Smoke is down now. They might try to push in once again. They don't see anyone. Window is clean as well, as we don't see enemies behind the window. Oh, there we go. The fight starting. They do take one. Dope Man's up for the count, and we're gonna see if they can take another fight. Omen versus Jet. Nicely done. And now from the Garage here, that little alcove, we can see if we can get anyone here. Enemy's waiting. Oh! Enemy was waiting, and he just picks it up. Needs to see the Jet though, and there is it. Karuna just showing them how you can shut them down. That's how you shut the enemy down. Plural, by the way, plural. We're not talking about just one. And you see Oma coming in here again. Karuna tracking so well. Dope Man doing the same. And now we're gonna look to see if they can find another mark on this one. Sova has ultimate here. He does take one nick there, and it's not looking good. Ooh. Aki might want to just try and use the ultimate to try and catch him off here, but I don't know if it's worth it. The smoke in here, he knows it's inside, he just needs to wait for where he comes out. Oh, there we go, nicely done! A beautiful flick right there. Unfortunately, defuse does happen, and Defenders does take this one. MAKASE is looking pretty much good to go in this last game for them, basically, if they take this one. Match point to them.
Yeah.
Right, last game, the whole our ultimates are looking quite stacked to one side. Defenders have their lockdown. Jad is on standby if he wants to go Xing Shang Shung, and of course Sova and Breach has a way to initiate if they need to, and especially as an attacker, gotta say I love what I'm looking at. Early pop here, getting hit a little bit, not too just shaken but not stirred. Alright, there we go. The Tremor comes out. We do see the flash coming in. Nicely done. We got 2 here. Very free if they don't get anything. The flash on the team, I'm not sure why that happened, but unfortunately that's going to cause them to lose a bit more than I like. And there we go. 2's the one. Sov is the only one remaining with the spike, unfortunately. And if he wants to make any play, he's got to wait it out. He's got to wait it out. sort of has to rotate all the way to side C here. It's the only viable play, and I think they realize this, especially with how low he is. It's correct. But they opted to stay here. If the spike is planted, they know where it is. A and B is basically clean. So once it goes down, that's it. But I think Soph wants that information to be privy to him. He's just gonna play the long game, cycling around back here. I don't think he wants to go through ceiling into B, but rather go through defender side into A Haven, and then we'll see if we can make a play from there. He is very low. And with lockdown as well, I really don't think this is possible, but you know what? 1 HP and a dream.
30 seconds left.
Oh, he might come into Killjoy first, which is great. This is great. Oh, this is beautiful. He's waiting for the corner. I think this is the stab. This is the stab. No! He didn't go for the knife! No disrespect here today, but unfortunate for him. This means that Omen has to play a mad death to guess where it is.
But he's got the 100 spirits for the post farm.
Nowhere to run. He's just waiting. He does not see them. He knows. He's waiting. There's no one there. Come around the corner. Why did you ultimate so early? I don't think this is the play.
He just wasted his ult.
I don't think he needs it. I think this is a declaration. I mean, of course he's gonna smoke there. Of course he's gonna smoke there, but he comes around the corner. No!
He definitely needed that ult. That was a huge misplay by him.
It was. I think that's the worst part, because if Omen did smoke there, right, that ult wouldn't have mattered as much, because they would just be into a 1v1 situation where if I see you first, I get the win essentially. And it hurts me to say, but because Omen smoked, they knew where it was. The ultimate would have made so much sense, because he would just wait behind the wall and take a fight, and that would have been fantastic. I hate to say that, but MAKASE really is showing them the dominance that this game after all. Maybe that timeout really helped them, because they have a mental reset. They're like going in for it.
Obviously not if they just lost. That was 7-13. Quite dominant from the side of MAKASE. But when the grand final is on the line, you must try anything.
Right. But that said, though, this kind of wraps out our first game. I mean, now we have MAKASE going in for match point again, because this is a best of 3. You thought this was a best of 1? No. And Comeback Cup, players are given a chance to adapt, and that's why we have the pick and ban phase on the maps, map draft. And of course, we saw what map we're going into next. So, hope you're excited. Haven was out of the count now. We have Ascent.
Yeah.
Or was it the other way around? Did I flubber that up?
Can't wait for this map 2 on Ascent.
We'll wait for the map draft to come back in again so I get a confirmation. But just look at the stats real quick as I'm looking at the stats at least, so I can tell you a bit of it. But MAKASE, we have Karuna being the top frag here, 24-12. I mean, you can tell why Karuna's top frag. I mean, he better be the top frag with how much teabagging he has been doing. Aki is the other one on the other side. I'm surprised Aki is actually a top frag on the side of ATEMEK, because I thought Enemy was doing a fantastic job cleaning house here, being the last player standing for the most part. Maybe that's just the one thing they have, though, for going for Enemy, which is being alive long enough to help the team out. So we'll see how it is. But that being said, though, we're going to come back to our next round in just a bit. We're going to try to a break, and we'll see you in a bit. But Lily, do you have anything for us before we go?
Nope. Just make sure to come back to us. Oh, just continue to look for that map 2 to see who wins this.
Fantastic indeed, and we'll see you in a bit. Hello everyone, and welcome to the NiQ Comeback Cup. My name's Nitera, and I think I need no introduction. I think my dear caster on my left would like to introduce themselves. So, take it away.
God, I just had a beautiful nap. It's been forever. Jesus.
Is it really late for you?
No, it's just, oh God, how long have we had this hot up? Like the last map.
We've got still one more game to go at the very least. Let me give you a brief breakdown as we come back into it. We are playing with ATEMEK versus MAKASE. Right, and last round we saw MAKASE and ATEMEK going back-to-back viciously up onto about 7-7, and then suddenly, ATEMEK just dropped the ball there, and MAKASE was able to take the games off the board right there, and basically it came down to a 7-13. And so now that we're back at it again, I mean, what else can we say? I mean, we saw the map on Haven, now we're going to Ascent, and we're going to see how that pans out for them.
Ooh, okay, I'm awake. Right, let's
All right,
see
and now we're
into
going to
this
see the agent picks.
select. I think it's just going to be pretty standard. You know, you've got your Jet, your Omen, your Killjoy, your KO, and your Sova. And I think that's what we're seeing from both sides here. Except Master King likes to take their sweet time on that agent select, maybe just to get the rundown on things.
Right. I mean, Ascent has very common picks here. I love the KO coming in. I would like to see some more diverse picks, but I don't think I'm going to get that one today. In particular, I'm looking at Arena potentially in the side of Kukuruna, but Kukuruna has shown that Jet is the mainstay, and you know something that Kukuruna wants to go for every single time, all the time, any day, all day, every day. So we're gonna see how that pans out. But
Well,
if there's a chance, I want to see it. That's all I'm saying. I want to see it.
I don't think we're going to see it. I think we're just going for simple standard Ascent comp, and it comes down to a matter of skill and planning.
Skill and planning it is, I guess. I mean, like, what else can we say other than they've got the agents locked down, and we're gonna see whether the skills match up to the picks. As we go into our next match, this is match point for Makase, as we do see Ascent going into it. Agents are locked. It's more or less a mirror match. Whoo, boy, this is gonna be interesting.
Yeah, again, just like Haven.
All right. Now that we're gonna have a more or less a good idea of what's going on, let's see what we can make do of it as we now move into it. A lot of things to expect here. KO will definitely be one of your strongest initiators, having the blade to come out to suppress his enemies, as well as a free flashbang there. Gotta tell you, I mean, if KO is gonna be the one to go in and force early, I don't think much waste can be made here. But it'll definitely come down to how they rotate around the different areas here, and I'm gonna be excited to see a lot of side B plays, especially for the comps.
I wonder. Looks like just standard. Maybe they're kind of defaulting here. You know, 3 towards B,
Right.
2 towards A. Nothing special. Just looking like they're going to try and find that bits of information on the map, and then pick the site on where they're going to go once they've found out all that.
Right. Comes around the corner, nice gun. Just very easily takes that off the board, and basically now they're in a standstill again. Information just being traded right now as we do see the entire side defenders rotating over to A, not realizing that Omen is the one holding the spike here, as Jasmine is going to walk in through what is likely a very interesting fight to ensue. True main cuts for smoke and doesn't realize that it's a market here. Takes the pick down, beautifully done, but it gets traded back out. And they're still looking a little bit more healthy, a little bit more than 50% off. And this is good. Doctor's activated. They're going to walk around to see if they can make anything work. S market is being closed off. They have a free punch here, which is fantastic for them. They've already got everything secured. All they need to do is wait it out. Board is looking very dangerous. I don't know if they want to walk out. They don't have any information if they fully walk out. Oh no! Thank goodness they saw that. The rest is out, and that means they have a chance to go back in here. Goes around the corner, the Sov does pick him out right there. I hate to see it. Sov takes 2 right out for the count, and now they gotta try and make this one work. 1 to 3 here. They just want to take a few 2 picks. There we go. That 1 pick was all they needed at the very least to suppress them. It's a little bit more, and this is great moving forward.
Yeah, it definitely is.
I don't know if they want to walk out. They don't have any information if they fully walk out. Oh no! And now they gotta try and make this one work. Oh, here we go. Running around. We're gonna look at the little replay just a little bit here as they do just try and see what they can make out of it. Definitely not a lot to say, I mean, early on for that, but interesting to say the least is, well, not too much, right? I mean, you're only around 2. The most interesting that can happen here is they go in for very insane, like a, I don't know, 5 judge play maybe. Right on the corner. Main's looking spicy. They don't see anyone. No pigs. Up from the mid there. Oh! We saw it happen on our side. I mean, like, I don't have much else to comment on that, and it hurts me to my bone. The spike is down, unfortunately, and that just kind of means they have to find a way to get around through mid, get back at it. So it does pick up one more team
What a
here. It's
job.
1-3, looking very healthy. And this is good. Dope man showing you why he's the hype man for the team as he tries to go in that little corner right there. The Archers is not looking too hot for him. He's got to try to change his angle here as Aki decides to rotate out. This means he has an opportunity to try and go for the spike, but he's going to get pincered if he goes in right now, so he's got to wait a bit. Check it out. Oh, there we go. I think this one was like no exception. I think we all knew how this was gonna pan out for the most part, so have to find a way to get around here. Get around. Oh, there we go. All right, push in. Checking the flash, there's nobody there. It looks like B's basically clear. They're all into mid. I think they hear the swarm nade, and so they're just gonna try and go back and return and see if they can protect side B here. But on the other hand, though, I mean, like, everyone's just turning around, titling it from mid link, going back into the courtyard here. Mid is gonna look very feisty here with the first pick coming out on the Omen side here. Another engage is gonna ensue once again. 3-2. KO looking very low here, and we're gonna see if they can make any hit rates from here on out. Again, no contact in sight. B main going through to market here. We see them not able to find their mark. Omen is looking a little bit dangerous. I'm gonna say hi here. Goodbye. And there it is. Spike is down. Looks like Dope Man is again the one to try and bring the team together. And let's see if he can make the play. I mean, Spike is so far up down in market. There's a very good chance it's locked out already, so there's no point thinking about it. Here we go. Runs around the corner. 2-3. He's taking the long scenic round this one. Hate to say it, but this is gonna be very hard.
30 seconds left.
I'm not really sure what the idea is covering B main like that. I mean, if the spike is picked up, the spike is picked up. They just need to wait it out. But I think the correct play here is so... you did not want to shoot that. You did not want to shoot that. Now they know where you are. You just want to take the play, and this is gonna hurt. It's so bad. Defenders have won this one, unfortunately. From mid link, going back into the courtyard here. Alright, chance here. See it around, pushes in. There's two on that side around the corner, and ATEMEK, you know what's gonna happen. You gotta wait it out. This corner is gonna get cut down by Omen here, and he does not get the takedown. But unfortunately, it looks like it goes to the side of the defenders, and this is not looking good. Defenders is down one from that trade, but they got a flash here. The smoke comes out. There's nothing he can do. He's just gotta wait out. Enemy is now stuck in this weird situation as he's just holding for an opportunity with the AUG. Comes around the corner. Let's see if we can take. Kokoruna is now pushing into the boat, and that is not good for them. Boat is now being the main point of contention here as the spike is planted, and we do see true market. There is not much else they can do. They have just to wait and, you know, resurface back to B before they can do anything. Contacts being made here. They don't make anything happen though. As Mali walks in here, he's gonna try and see if he can come around the corner, take the pick. No, does not. Goes in for the bang there, and that's too late for them. Jumps around the corner. Can they take another pick here? No, they do not. As the only person remaining is a very lonely Killjoy, just hoping the whole ground here. I don't think you really want to do much from this. Just wait it out. Kokoruna coming around the corner, takes the pick. That's it. MAKASE once again making it really hard for them to take any substantial leads. Always trading it back 1 point to 1 point.
So many questions.
And this is not looking good for them either way. I mean, like, we've got to see how that panned out. Let's see as they run around the corner. I mean, like, what else can they possibly do that's hurting them to the very core? Their buys here are mostly at rifles against what meager economy can provide them. I mean, like, man, their dodge is not that high. Wraps around. Fragged out, goes in, the dagger's out. I think you need to throw the bag in now if you want to make any plays here. You've seen Omen, they miss it out from the smoke. Oh, behind the corner is there. And of course, now that the room is locked out, I think they have a safe plant here. Fantastic. If they want to come from anywhere, it's gotta be from Haven. They dropped the bomb? Spike's down, and I think, yeah, they dropped it around and just going and hoping to just get all the kills here. Beautifully done on their side. Can we take a short replay at that? I don't know. Do we have anything for that? Unfortunately, we don't. Unfortunately, we do not have a replay, but that's totally fine. I mean, it was such a quick round. I think you have to be here to see it, honestly. That's all absolutely fine. But as we do this now, MAKASE is looking pretty hard with one extra game up on their shelf here. And now we're gonna see how this pans out with all rifles this time. With a little bit of a deficit on the side of ATEMEK, because they have 2 light armors as opposed to, you know, full buy here. Checking around in it. It's looking very clean here. They might try and push mid through the market and back to B again. They really love that B side, so we're gonna hope to see it. As now we're gonna check into tree room though instead. You know, being a little eco-friendly here. They have the information. No one has taken down the drone yet, so that's pretty good. They want to go for the bank? No, check it out. Oh, the bank's out. They might want to push in right now. They want to get any picks. They don't see it. Oh, goes in, does not see the smoke's coming out, and from the back, it's a little bit interesting. What are you doing there? They get a free KO from the KO right there, and that is KAYO getting them down the goal. And that's beautiful. They're just waiting there. Did not check their flags. And that cost them so much. But at the very end, finally taking out the KO. And, you know, that spells defeat for them. Pushing it back to a neutral state at 3-3. Let's look at the replay of that one. Look at that. The Jet comes in, does not spot anything. Comes around the corner. He's just waiting. So hits something and he doesn't check. He doesn't realize the wall's a little bit closer than before. And that's going to cost him as he takes a triple right there. Whoo-wee! Can we talk about that? Runs around the corner now. Let's see if they can take anything else here. We do see a very interesting buy here from the Odin coming in for Aki. I like this. I like this. Maybe they just want to run through B again, but this time, you know, spray and pray. Mini does not come into contact with the shock dart. Thankfully, no information spotted. Aki is just kind of, you know, waiting down there. Now the drone is out. They know they can hear the drone, so it's gonna hurt. Sentry out. They know where it is. Oh, one on the side with enemy. Beautifully done. Dagger's coming out. Spray into the bullets, and unfortunately it looks like they do take a pick for enemy. They know where it is, and this is gonna hurt them a lot more. They have to just rotate back out as Derek is knocked out for the count. Defenders take this one up again, and this time, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm pretty surprised. ATEMEK is now leading instead of MAKASE pulling it back out. As we look at the replay here, they instantly get spotted, take one with enemy, and they come in return into the pick. I mean, like, blind firing there, a bit dangerous. There's not much for them to, like, you know, move around. They only have that small little window for them to just shoot through. Well, you have to guess from the entire wide range of where they could potentially be. So this is not really good for you to just blind fire there. And as we call it, just a quick timeout here. Maybe you just want to reset momentum. I'm not too sure, but yeah. Alright, but like, what could it possibly be going out from? I'm not too sure, but we'll have to take a gander and see how it goes. But if that's the case, we have to be sure we know what they have in their resource pool. And on the side of ATEMEK, they have 5 ultimates. On opposed to MAKASE, they have 3. They have the lockdown, we've got kunais for days, and of course, our laser bow himself with so. And so this kind of pans down to 1 or 2 things here. We're gonna have to see whether they want to pop it out. I think a very early Jet might pop it out. I mean, he's not really buying anything other than a rifle here from Stat Enemy. And of course, on the other side as well, I mean, simple Phantom, right? Might be able to work something work here, but we'll see, we'll see. Alright, my phase is basically over now. Let's see how they want to set up. The Blaze is going to immediately go into B. They're really forcing B on this one. They see the sentry take it out, and it looks like they have a team here. Sophie has a nice clean shot down center here. It's because essentially it's just one line, right? So he's got so much to work for. Waiting for Sova's all to go out before they go grab it is pretty good. They've now got an opportunity to try and push in here. Smoke is on standby. Just waiting to see how it is. Everyone's rotated around here as everyone makes the match grab. I'm not sure why Omen's not there yet, but it's gonna hurt both the Killjoys and both the lockdowns. They're gonna try and take a fight here, and now I don't see anything else but a wait and a snitch because all of them are around that block here, and now they do see the information that they need. They're all waiting for it, and they do not make anything work here. Derek is not in market, waiting for an opportunity. Sorry, not in market. He's in the tunnels here to be made, and we're just waiting to see how they can push in. But the KO is on the other side of that wall. He wants to wait it out. This is the opportunity of a lifetime, as everyone else is now considering swapping over to maybe going through mid into potentially A. I mean, they've already compromised themselves on B. Might be a good chance to swap over or even throw themselves into market to make some plays here. But everyone else realizes this and they're converging back through mid. So a firefight might ensue in just a bit. They do see the Killjoy and picks it out just like that. Wow, from far away, MAKASE making the plays here. As now they are up one player and they still have Ichi with the Odin. If they spray through that wall, it's gonna hurt them real good. Oh, there we go. We do see ATEMEK with KO here, gets it down. They have come around the corner. They know where it is. He's just jumped in, he's shooting it, cleans it up. Oh no! It's a free plant as well, so they're gonna get a little bit more out of that round, and this is gonna hurt them greatly. I mean, let's look at what they've got here. Moving into that, as we do see them fumbling around the corner here, a few missed shots here and there, but for the most part, it was the mid fight that really costed them, as they were able to take two from the side. At the very end, though, sitting in the corner just did not let them have an opportunity to do anything from that. Information was so key in that round. I don't know what else I can tell you about that, because they kept trying for B. They kept forcing it and seeing if they can do anything, and then they keep rotating it out through the same way. It might be time to swap out a strategy if they want to make anything work here. Checks out the corner. Xing Shang Shong. One hit from the kunai. Who's into market. Can they see anything? Oh, there we go. Oh, all that kunais and none of them hit. It was like, it had like, I don't know, kunai repellent or something. MAKASE is now up to 3 players against 1 Omen with an ultimate as well. I mean, there's a dream right there if you really want to go for it, but I don't think this is the play. Mali's just gonna have to play slow here, maybe take 1 or 2 picks. Once he sees that alarm bot, he might not even want to go in for it. Doesn't spot the alarm bot. There we go, he spots it, clears it out. Still has the drone to stand by. Does he not realize the drone? No, the drone just got deactivated just as he was going in, and it's beautiful, but that information from the dart just gave them so much opportunities to like wrap around and get hit. If he had gotten at least a trade off that, I mean, that would have been the best case scenario right there. That was painful to see. Kunai going in, takes 1 here, beautifully done, but as he drops down, it was gone for good. I hate to see it. I hate to see it. It's 4-5 here, they're getting a very close one. MAKASE knows their worth. They don't want to let this go down without a fight. Now taking the lead once again instead of ATEMEK. As we look at our buys as well, I mean, ATEMEK's in such a bad position. They don't have an econ to sustain. They're basically all in light armors, 3 sheriffs, 2 rifles, a Spectre, and a Vandal. I don't really know how, sorry, to make this work. Phantom, Phantom, sorry. Through the smoke here, Mali's trying to make something work. I think he drops in teleport and see if he can make a play here. He's now at the corner. Any play can be made here would be great. Yeah, but they've chosen to just do the opposite of that, going around the back here. They know that they don't want to just, you know, force A all the same because they have a full team now. They can try going to 3 room, but if not, hey, mid into market or mid into mid link into B might be an option here. And there, Sova's going down for the count. The Odin's on standby. If they see anyone, it's a spray and pray session. Checking. Oh, I did not see that coming even from my screen. I must be blind on that one because that one was a pre-pickings. The Jet is coming in here trying to make something work, but from the corner, it's nicked off just like that. Finally getting the 2 up here on the side of MAKASE as they're able to make something work. We do see a pick coming in here from there, and it's just going to be devastation. Alright, let's see how they want to set up this time around. It looks like, again, we're gonna go and look at Killjoy potentially setting up for the B. And interesting, because I mean, like, for all the other rounds, we did see side A being the ones that, you know, Killjoy likes to go to and set up. But a little bit of a change of script here. The bank comes out here. It's no one, unfortunately. You have information done out there, and we don't get anything out of it. Maybe 1 or 2 nicks there and there, but that's all, as we do see the entire side of MAKASE coming over to A now. And they have someone to contest in Haven. I don't know if they know this, but we're gonna have to check and see it out. They now know this, right? Smoke is out. They're gonna just force it. Aki with the Odin there just knows if I just spray, maybe something will happen. Drop the dart here. If you get any picks here, that'd be great. 1 down for the side of the Odin. If you just spray, it will work out. It'll always work out. Shock dart coming in. Spray again. 2 on the floor. That's beautifully done. And you can see why. If you have an Odin and you're just stationary sitting down there, you have so much power coming into you. Now they have to be wary again if they have a smoke on the side of the defenders here, right? ATEMEK just threw the smoke down. So far, just sitting down there, he's got a free, bullet hell session just for the other side waiting there. MAKASE just needs to wait it out slow here. They're able to pick themselves back up, and that's great. ATEMEK is now back at 5. They've stooped down 1 game, but they might be able to pull this one off. Alright, here we go. Pops it up. In Haven though, checking it. Does not see anything in the tree room. He just crossed the corner. He's trying to pick it off, but gets picked off himself. As we do see a smoke trying to call in, suppressing, coming in now. And we don't see anyone coming in here. 1 pick on Haven, but Jet is on standby. Shoot the smoke, just waiting. There's no opportunity coming. Enemy is going to be looking down his sights on a little bit of a Kokuruna, as we see if we can take the play. But Kokuruna comes away scot-free. He's just hiding there. I'm not sure he realizes it. Hey, hi, buddy. There you go. In hell as well as 1, but I don't think that matters as he gets picked off somewhere else. A team ace is what we're looking at right now into this half. 7-5 is the score, and we are going to see how this pans out as they go on to be on the other side. I mean, now you're on the attacker side. Let's see how you can play differently, especially your comp. I mean, with the Killjoy on the attacker side, it's a little bit hard to play, but hey, then again, there was once a team that was on the other side, and now you swap places, so there might be a different play coming in from them.
Here.
Hopefully we don't get a Costless Curse here, but like I said, I did predict that this was going to be a very close match, and I still have my favorites of this game. But I'm starting to switch sides a little bit. ATEMEK definitely showing that they can pull up where their money's worth. Their salt is going up the hills there. They're going to just throw whatever they got at them and hope that something sticks right now if they want to take a game off them. As you can see around the corner. Oh no, you don't want to see that. Comes like that and takes the ultimate point. Sova coming in, Aki! Just showing you if you just wait a little bit, information is key. You might get something out there. Aki comes around the corner, tries to get a shot down here, but to no avail. He tries to back out, but he gets kicked off by the frenzy. And Loyal Dream gone dope, man. MAKASE is looking very low right now, and unfortunately for them, I was absolutely right. MAKASE is losing this first round. They might just have enough tempo to play this out. But I think the right strategy here, though, is to just buy rifles and hope to win the fight. Because at this point, right, they have the tempo advantage. They have the econ to support it. And this might be the play they want to go for. Who knows? As we go over to that though, we're gonna have to see how this pans out. We do see the rifles being bought here. Just 1 or 2, lower tier buys, but for the most part, they have been backed up with the armor as well. So, very good right there. Let's see how this pans out. Let's turn around the corner. Nobody. Checking your flanks. Very good. Suppressing blade. Nothing. Enemy comes in with a smoke. Comes in the corner. Wow, a first pick coming in right there. Blind in. Market has nobody. You want to check the corner there? There we go. Comes round the back again and gets nicked off by Mali. And that's beautifully done. 3, 4. That's the way she goes. As Jasmine is going to try and go in here. I don't know if a shorty is the game plan here. But then again, you're not really losing so much if you die here. So, well, that is a GG's. I mean, restoring balance to the world. 7-7. And I think the worst part is that was all their guns. So this is a free pickup from them, and they're gonna lose quite a lot out of that. As we took at a replay now, coming in blind again, and we see Market, nothing, checks corner, Silver. Nicely done. Alright, here we go into this next game here. We are in round 15. It's still match point for MAKASE, so a little bit too close for Clumper if you ask me. I don't really think, ATEMEK is, feeling a little chill about that, but we'll have to see. smoke comes in. Not sure if that was the right way, but we're gonna see the corner here. Throws it on Haven, does not get anything. Tree room looks pretty clean here for the most part. As Omen comes out of the corner though, might see the trade, and no, there's a both double down here as we do see a triple on the side of Killjoy, and of course 2 for the pick out of Derek, and that cleans it up. Defenders have picked up this one once again. MAKASE is looking hot on this game. They are in the lead, they are pushing forward, and they've got a lot going for them now. With just 2 games up the belt, they've not only just stolen a lot of the guns that was bought on the other side with ATEMEK, but they've also secured themselves a little bit more points to their ultimate. So they might be able to take a very strong tempo swing, you know, back-to-back games. They just throw one ultimate out and see if they can make any plays. Alright, standing by the blade here. Let's see what's the play. He drops it out. Can't get anyone. Yep, yikes is the word, definitely. As he comes around the corner, we don't see anything. Smoke around there. Sova has dropped the spike and is just wanting to go and scout for information first. It looks a little bit dangerous here with 2 on the side of ATEMEK as they are pushing in right now. It looks like they just want to split up to check something. You know, clear your flanks here. You're looking pretty good. Blade's coming out. We just see Jasmine also standing by. Smokes out. Waiting for opportunity. They know that someone is at mid. They want to just wait for opportunity. If no one is going to respond at mid, we'll just leave. There's no point about it. Marcus looking very dangerous here. Looks at the corner, and unfortunately for them, no one makes contact. As we really love this advantage coming in from ATEMEK here. But a knockdown there. 2 traded off just like that, and 0 on the side of them. But just a random skirmish off the corner here is going to hurt them so much as 2 is down. Spike carrot is down, however. 3-2. The game is a little bit more viable now. There we go. 1-2 now. Still much viable than before. If they both check their angles here, they might be able to take this one. But I believe in a dream. Dopeman has done this before. He's the only one remaining. He can make something work. Comes around the corner. He does just shoot a tree room, but to no avail. Dopeman has to check my information. I don't really think this is the play. They just wait at this one angle, and there's nothing he can do about it. So they're just gonna try and spray for the wall bang. Takes the 1, takes the 2. Beautifully done, and he's able to make it here. Like I said, neutralizing the game to a state where you can win. Sova has done it once again. Dopeman was the call, and he made it. He just waited it out, check them, and then in the heat of the moment, runs in, guns blazing, takes 2, and he's able to get a free defuse. This is looking really good. You love to see that. They definitely wanted that to happen. Ooh boy, I'm looking at this replay and it looked mighty spicy. I've got to tell you that much. I love to see such a play. But we're gonna see how this goes out. It looks like the buys on the side of ATEMEK. It's looking a little bit low now, right? We see mainly Sheriff Stingers and a classic, and this is not what you want to see against a rifle round. It's gonna be very painful. Defenders are all looking a bit shaken but not stirred. They're trying to force an aggressive play this time as they realize, oh, they're on A. They have to wait for it. As now we see Killjoy standing on his own. Chinchi's going to check around the corner, takes a pick here. It's a 1-5 here, and it's going to take them out. They have a rifle now on the standby here as he's going to wait for it. Him is checking 1, and he takes them down 2. Sova taking 3 in total. 1 left remaining. Sova v Sova. Is this the game to play? No. Omen decides, I'm going to break this stalemate here. There's only one Sova that should be alive. Checking that out, look at that, checks for the jet here, and there's nothing you can do about it around the corner. I mean, it is really hard to do that. If there were more times that we could take that replay to, you know, overdrive, wow, that game was one of those games that deserved an overdrive, right? Seeing the Sova crack 3 just like that, and the Omen picking up the last one on the other side, just giving them a really nice win right there. 7-10 now, they are 3 games down. ATEMEK needs to pull out their weight here if they want to make something work. I'm really hoping they can make something here. Mitch Cubby's just kind of locked out right now, and they're gonna have to see how they're gonna play it out. Information is key, like I said, and it looks like the lack of information is going to bother them on side B, as they're gonna have to think whether they want to rotate this. If 5 goes in like that, this way. Drone checks out. Do they see Killjoy? I don't think they do. Killjoy is rotating around. That's kind of weird, but with the information, they hear the bombs coming out, the smoke. Killjoy might come around for this. He's waiting. They're waiting for opportunity. They can plant this now, but is it worth it to plant? Alright, plant, checking it down, but the Killjoy just trying to spray, hoping to hit something. Tree room is coming, they are planting it down. Successful, but is this what they really want now? as everyone's trying to rotate around. Haven is looking very, very hot. Windows also going to be cracked very soon. I mean, if anything, they're gonna just try to round the tree room and maybe get a pincer on them. But the entire team is falling back to A main to ensure they can protect themselves and take another flank if need be. But they don't see anything. Killjoy checks and they see nothing. They see a sentry at best. But I'm not too sure. Heaven's looking mighty fine though as they're waiting out. Derek's trying to get some place here. Drops bomb. Sees he gets anything out here. But a nick from the Jet here and he goes on Heaven and nothing. Nothing. It's trading back and forth 2-2. Sova has an ultimate. KO has ultimate. KO can pop the ultimate here and make a play. But this is gonna hurt them so much. I really feel like that was not the play here. They had to defuse it obviously, but that was just not enough time to make another play here. The best they could have done here is maybe give up the bomb, go for the 2 kills, and then Derek runs free with like 1 less ultimate potentially, but I don't think that's it. I don't think that's it. Yeah, this is just painful. Look at that at the very end. Sova knows where it is. I mean, drops it down. Aki showing you why you don't mess with a Sova ultimate. I mean, the last round we saw it very similarly. I mean, you don't waste it. Just don't waste it. 3-2 split here mid through mid lane. I mean, they want to check some information on mid. That's fine by me. They want to go to B now. They know there's nobody. Suppressing play hits Sova, and now they can maybe take a fight here. Comes around the corner. They don't see anyone. Hey, there we go. Finding a mark. And now, all this is all for them. They can just set up shop here. I mean, look, it's a marketplace. Set up your turrets. Set up your swarm nades. Set up your alarm bot. I mean, it's all yours now. The nades are out. We do see a pick coming out of the corner here. They're just pushing in, not allowing them to come in. Wants them to straggle as much as they can. Just meaning getting knocked off on the count through a wall bank here, and that's gonna be all she wrote.
Right here. Right here.
Right here, right here. Yes, indeed. Right here, right here. Around the corner. See, we picked up the defensive, like push here, not allow them to do anything. As we do see a fight ensue, that's not leading them to do anything. And that's kind of upsetting because now we're going to timeout here. I think they really do need this reset. It is 9-10. Not looking as good as before. I mean, before, MAKASE was just, you know, steamroll, steamroll, steamroll at the very end. But now suddenly, ATEMEK has a chance here. It's trying to make something work. I mean, there's not much else to say. I mean, other than we have to wait for what they want to do. I mean, they can't buy anything for sure. I mean, we just gotta wait. Alright, I mean, taking a look at this real quick here, we are going to look at maybe a scout before we get to bomb. Maybe scout A, see if they want to go for it, and then we'll do it. Ooh boy, 6 seconds on the clock here. It's a bit tense here. Both teams definitely want a shot at that prize pool, but I gotta say, only one of them can pass. And with MAKASE looking again with that 1-point lead, well, it is too soon to say, to be very honest, because they're gonna be trading back and forth. I don't like their odds. I mean, ATEMEK needs to make a very strong play here. They have 1 ultimate to stand by with Omen here. Maybe they can do something about it. Checks around the corner. Let's see if they can make anything work here. They all want to push through mid. Then let's push through mid together. And we do see them. Sova going in. No information checked out. We do see the kunais coming out from the Jet here, waiting for an opportunity at the lobby. But we don't see anything. B is looking mighty clean, but traded off right there. Oof. Hate to see it. An ultimate for a gun though. I kind of think this is probably the most worth you can get. But Aki doesn't want to make that play any loss. They have an advantage in 1 here. They want to check around the corner and they do see the Killjoy. Nicely done. They want to force this now. Check the storm nade, but they can take a fight. No, they do not make it work, unfortunately. Kenji just nicking it out right there. And from the corner right here as well. And now that means Omen has a free run into site A to make a plant. And this is going to be a 3-1. Mind you that the 1 is on basically 1 HP with a classic. Oh, sorry, my mistake, a sheriff, but I don't know how this is gonna pan out. Checks around the corner, nope, nicked out. 10-10, 10-10, looking really good here. ATEMEK has now stabilized the game once again. I'm gonna keep saying stabilized because they're just gonna keep doing it. I'm gonna have a stabilized counter at some point. This is gonna be it. Runs around the corner, they try to take a fight. Look at that Killjoy, looking so strong. And at the corner, just getting nicked right there from the wall bang. They only have 3 more games to go, potentially. At max, they have like 5, but... I don't know. I'm really liking the feel of this game. And it's gonna be a real shame if MAKASE just takes this a 3. I'm really hoping for the 5 here. Hitman's out cleared. Nothing much else to say here as he just tried to make some headway here, trading it out. Nicely done. There he goes for the blade, trying to find anyone, but to no avail. Omen is just sitting down there pretty. He's just gonna wrap around. I mean, I realized that they've all wrapped around. 3 players just spread out, not looking too good. If someone goes down in B, it's gonna hurt them a lot. And mind you, they didn't see the Killjoy on side A as well, so you know very well that this is going to be a dangerous play to make so far. You know it's going to hurt you. You don't want to make a misplay here. Bang. Check around the corner. Derek is there. Checks around the corner, beautifully done, but then gets traded back off. Information is key. They know where they are. They're able to take trades once they see the other one. There we go. Nicely done. 2-1. The Jet is the last one remaining. There is a good chance he can make this work. Aki does make the plant though. And this is interesting because now ATEMEK has the advantage here. They just need to wait in this corner. See it? Take it out. Wow. Aki is really going at it. I mean, I did say that they were 3-5 and they somehow made the picks that actually gave them this game with a point up lead here. ATEMEK might be able to take this one home. And then we might see, you know, the 1-1. We might see a 3rd game in the hatch here. Rifle rounds coming in. Maybe one bulldog, a little bit interesting, but should be fine. Fight's very early coming out. We do see the blade suppressing it out. Can they get anything out of it? Checks corner, nothing. Smoke kind of just hurts them. The drone coming out to see if they can get information, knocks it out immediately from that. And now we're gonna see if they can play it out. I think they've opted to just go back. I mean, so many players are there. You have so much like more utility than them at this point. They're just waiting for them to burn it out first. So maybe not the best play. Waits it out. Forces a teleport to see whether they can bait anyone to come around. Maybe they think like, oh, there's a teleport, maybe we should just go back. But no. They stay the course, they move through mid, they're just trying to find their mark. They do see the Killjoy at the very corner there. If KO can get the pick right now, the alarm bot might scare him and this might be the opportunity Killjoy can take, but Killjoy is just not looking through mid. Now they know it's there and everyone's just making a mad dash for it, and then we see the Jet going and getting knocked out just like that. Not what you want to see. The fight ensues here coming in from the little alcove, but to no avail. As they go through the defender side, they don't get anything out of it as just the only one with Omen trailing behind. Don't want to check their flanks here. They are very paranoid. Look at the flicks here and there. And out of the corner, Aki just like, hey, by the way, I'm still here. They now know where the Omen is. Aki was behind. Turn around, Aki. Ah! I was gonna say turn around. If not, Aki might find a way back into it. But Aki does go through the market and we get something else in return. As we do see the map here, look, Omen's on his own, as we do see them getting nicked out just like that, pushing in. I mean, like, nobody was at his flank, unfortunately. I'm so sorry. I might have miscalled everything on that one, but it was dangerous. It was dangerous. Definitely spotted, and that's why everyone rotated, right? I mean, that's the only reason why that play worked. Oh boy, this is a chance. ATEMEK has a chance to make this game a best of 3 and truly the 3rd game coming in. As we go in, they do check it out through the smoke. Oh, hello there! The judge comes in there. Beautifully done through the smoke. I mean, like, you hate to see it. Through the smoke, a full bullet sponge basically, right? Everything hits in and it's going to hurt you so much. Do you want to go through the smoke though? Sentries in the smoke, waiting for them. More information is checked out. Bang out. Is anything coming in? Hell is completely shrouded in smoke. I don't know what they can do about it. And let's see, you know, Heaven coming down to the corner here. Karuna getting knocked out just like that. It's 3-3. We still have a lockdown on standby. This is very winnable for the side of MAKASE if they want to take something back here. But Derek and of course enemies on full HP. How can they make this work? MAKASE coming around the corner, takes the pick here. It looks like the judge is making a hit race, and with one player left, I think this is a bit hard. Warrior Dream wants to make the win here. He wants to make the dream alive, but he's gonna take it slow here. Takes 1, takes the 2. Does he take the 2? He's on half now. Both players are all the players are on half essentially. They just get opportunity. Don't spray it in. Don't spray it in. Information is
30
key. You
seconds
need to wait it
left.
out. ATEMEK could have finished the game there, but it is much better to just call the save here. There's no point giving them any more information or like anything they can do here. This is the place that they're gonna be. The spike is just left there. Unfortunately, this game is just gonna have to go to MAKASE as they take another gander at it at a free win here. I mean, like they are 1 point away getting what on earth, Killjoy coming around the corner, really wanting to win that bad, huh? Sprays in the corner, you don't get anything. They're not gonna plant it in time, unfortunately. Defenders does win this one, but whoa, man, you hate to see it. MAKASE definitely takes this one, but that was a very, very hardy play. I mean, like, man, that takes a lot of guts. Coming around from the back tree route, circling around, and hey, where you are. ATEMEK again stalled for their win, their glorious victory, a point away, but MAKASE just doesn't want to give it to them.
Alarm bot out.
Cover going out.
Get out of my way.
This is very tense. So fast waiting. Don't bend. Just checking. Waiting for an opportunity. Here's the jump. They know. Aki knows. Just cause you're powerless doesn't mean anything's gonna be okay. Here's your tree room here, gets the Jasmine, but this is not looking good. Jasmine does pick it up, but again, remember he has time to reset himself. This might be something they want to look forward to. Comes from the corner, Jet is gonna get hit now. Don't man, stuck in this random corner here. Kuruna wants to push in with the judge, but looks like the enemy is on standby. A little bit of a scope game here with the operator. This is not looking good for them. They have nowhere to run now. They're gonna try to make some play here, and now pushing in. Kunai just come out. Kuruna is knocked out by Zora's ultimate though, so that's not too good. Attackers win here. ATEMEK pushing in for the last game. This match fight for both sides 1-1. MAKASE just dropped it there, just a little bit too soon. They were almost at the 2-0 finish line, but it looks like 1-1. And we're gonna see one more game. This is beautifully done. Beautifully done. Right, let's see if we can make any sort of call here, because like I love how they made this work. And unfortunately I'm kind of alone here. I mean no one else is with me at the moment. Something happened, but don't worry about it. We are here to worry about the games that are happening here and whose side will win. Will it be MAKASE or will it be, of course, ATEMEK? They are so dominant in this one, and like I love to see it. I mean, it's still very even, and ATEMEK could have slipped out at the very end, but proven that they can actually take this game out, and there's a chance that ATEMEK might move up. And like I said, I mean, I did almost switch sides there. I mean, I was a MAKASE believer for a long time, and all of a sudden, I got bamboozled. They showed me that ATEMEK has what it takes to make it work. So, that being said, though, what can we hope to see? Because I don't know about you, but it's gonna be a messy one. We know what the last map is. It is Lotus, and again, 3-point map, very hard to come by, and this will be interesting because again, we're gonna maybe look at potentially a harbor pick with Astral, double controller here with Sentinel to boot. I would like to see Cypher, but not too sure if that would really help them. So we're gonna have to take a real quick look at that. But otherwise, we should be fine for the most part. I am hoping to see if we can get anyone else with me here, but yeah, that's gonna be it. So it looks like we're gonna drop it to a quick break right here. Yeah, I've seen it from production. Oh, there we go. It's a break time. We're gonna come back in just a bit to see this final match before we move to potentially our grand finals. So we'll see you in a bit. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Welcome back, everyone. It's the NiQ tournament. Come back, come. My name is Nightera, and I am back with one other person that you've not seen here today. And beautiful, glorious face cam is on him right now. So why don't you introduce yourself?
Yeah, for the very
Sadly.
first time, it's my camera on because I am actually filling in for Lily at the moment. Unfortunately, a bunch of the technical difficulties happening, so I have to fill in, and here I am. I'm going to be doing the analysis randomly out of nowhere. I'm doing the second semifinals, and yeah, we're going to agent
That's a
selection.
beautiful man with a
I'm ready
camera.
to cast with
Oh,
Nitera.
I'm so glad. Yeah, I mean, we had quite a lot going on. Yesterday I was with Exia, and now today I'm with you. I mean, I've got a cast with like amazing casters here today, even Lily as well. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about the agent picks right now. We know that this last deciding match is Lotus, and so this is gonna be it. MAKASE versus I forgot the name. Let's pretend. ATEMEK. I got it, guys. I got it. Trust
Okay,
me, I
yeah,
got this.
sorry. I clearly, I mean, I gone into this blind. I didn't really do my homework, but I have casted Makase yesterday, and I've seen them really dominate their map picks against, I think it was 7S. Yes, that was a team that was against them. And Lotus actually, I think that was meant to be, no, it was one of the bans. And Lotus is an exciting map, of course, being a substitute to Haven, having 3 sides on the map. And I'm ready to see, again, the crazy plays. You know, we've also watched this recently in Champions and how much teams can bring out their full potential and how they can play around as a team.
I'm very surprised I don't see like Astra here because I thought that would be the pick, but you know what, the Killjoy pick stays the same, no change there. Loyal Dream is still going on to Jet, and also on either side only trading it back for, of course, our dear Sky, which is a little bit cringy if you ask me.
Well, I mean, Sky is always a good initiator pick, I'd say. Well, not always for every single map, but you know, Sky is always this flexible player. You'd have that information, you'd have those extra flashes that you can keep spending and refreshing, actually. And I do respect the Sky pick, but of course, as you mentioned, Astra would have been the usual meta pick for Lotus. You'd have that wall, especially the really high valuable divide, just to cut off audio and get so much control of the map. But you know, we have a bit of a substitute here. It's Omen instead, and I guess the advantage here is that Omen has the refillable smokes compared to Astra. If you put the utility down, it's pretty much over.
Yeah, unfortunately, this is going to be the lineup we're going to work with. I mean, we'd love to see Harbor, to be very honest, but you know what? Beggars can't be choosers. Casters are washed up players. We're sitting here for a reason.
I hate to admit it, man, but you're not wrong. These people are playing out of their mind, and I mean, I can't compete in a game like this, so should be exciting to watch, as we do see a heavy mid push here going into the first round, the Prowler to clear it out, and already the smokes just to clear that.
We're gonna see how they pan this out. It looks like they're just waiting for an opportunity to come in. Check the corner here. Ray's gonna crack a nade out to see if they can do anything. Oh, from the corner here, the Omen's gonna try and pick it out. Oh no! Too late, already dropping the bot. So that's gonna hurt them a lot. 1, 2, 3. You see that? There's only 2 players left. They're trying their best here. A classic and a ghost and a dream. Initiating the fight here. I don't think that's good.
Yeah, 2v5, even with 3 people low in health on the side of Makase, they have complete control of the side and not able to get anything done here just for now, and trying to get those close angles right now. The shot on the foot, and
clip the toes, clip the head.
Yeah, unlucky round. That was close enough, you know, with 2 people left on low health and a very close round. That was a bit too close for comfort, actually, but on you know, you have Makase coming out on top.
Yeah, I mean, MAKASE is going real strong on this first round. MAKASE really showing them how you do it. MAKASE is going to make this play, and they're going to buy anything to try and make this advantage, or they're going to hold for the econ and just try and respond to whatever they have on the other side.
Yeah, I mean, again, we're looking at an A-heavy push now compared to B. I think they just really wanted to rush in and, you know, take a lot of space towards B and C. You only have Killjoy really holding solo on A, while the rest of the team working together, considering a C flank, but no, they actually move towards B, as now you have Makase running in towards A, getting rid of the Killjoy utility.
ATEMEK's all making a mad sprint, realizing that B is empty here. They know what the play is. Just rush it in right now. You know what you have to do. Going through the stairs here, they do see a race to race kind of situation, waiting for opportunity. Want to see if they can take it, but the bomb's already been planted. Spikes down. You don't need to keep waiting there. The race needs to go in now if it's anything to stand for. Smoke in. Race might want to force this one in. Ooh, you hate to see it. You hate to see it coming around the corner here, though.
One enemy remaining. Flawless.
Yeah, the
it's a
entire action
flawless
just happened
round.
off screen. Yeah, flawless.
A lot of things just happening all at the same time. MAKASE with a flawless round, two rounds in their name, and I mean that was a bonus round, so they don't lose anything. The most that they got from ATEMEK is basically their shields a little bit damaged, but they have the ability to buy it back up, and then you have these really strong rifles coming in. You know, the bulldogs are always dangerous, taking those long range fights. But we do see the full buy, well, kind of, except for the half shields for ATEMEK here. So we should see that gun advantage getting put into their advantage here.
Oh. I sense deja vu. If they lose this, they're just gonna give them a free buy, essentially. This is not looking the hottest, but maybe, you know, history won't repeat itself this time as they make some play here. Coming around from C main, though, looks like all they've got to contest with is a Killjoy. If anything to say about it, the defenders are all responding now. Hopefully they can make some play here. Storm nades out. They want to go in the Sheriff. This is the time to go for it. Checks out. Kokoruna knows he goes out. I keep calling Kokoruna. Koruna.
I mean, I don't blame you. It's quite a hard name to pronounce, but yeah, they dumped so much utility towards C-side, and already they back away. They move some players going to put pressure into B, but then if that's a lot of utility from both sides just throwing into the sink. That's a bit of a team flash, though.
KJ just sitting down there on site C, you know, the happy little princess is, the sentry is now down though, but everyone decides, you know what, we've burned everything in Killjoy, let's rotate now. A little bit of interesting choice. Initiate the flank here, the wolf does not find his mark, but everyone else does.
Whoa.
Down B. One enemy.
One Sky left, you know, Sky's the limit. Let's see what it got.
30 seconds left.
Through the link. Well, that is the limit indeed. Sky is that limit.
I mean, enemy did have a massive read onto this guy just hanging around back still through C, and yeah, that was a really quick take, a really quick contest from both teams onto B, and it's always a fiesta when you come into that B take. You know, like you have, they've dumped most utility onto C, so at that point, you'd usually rely on your gunplay and not much else. There's not much you can play off of. Even Sky having those flashes come back up in time, not able to get too much.
I still feel it was such a weird play for them to like clear all of the utility from the Killjoy, only to then rotate out of C. I mean, you know there was only one there. There was very likely a good chance you could make it work. And then forcing the B was just... You were going into a death pool right there, right?
I mean, we do love teams always going towards A here, and again, the utility dump, trying to get rid of that Killjoy setup as they now flood onto the side, keeping people away, especially with that Killjoy lockdown coming in.
Oh, there we go.
I mean, with 2 picks like that, how do you get back onto site with a 3v3 situation? This guy not healing up the jet just yet.
Oh, there we go. That's how you get back on site, with a double knockout just like that. And the Sky just in the corner, there we go. You know what? You spoke too soon on that one. I think you kind of cursed them on that.
I'm so sorry. You know what? I was in chat a while ago just watching maybe the second game happen. I was like, okay, you know what? I do like MAKASE. I mean, that's a bit of a bias as well because I casted them yesterday, but looking at that retake, I just cursed it completely, and they were able to come back with lagging Malay is always just running in with 2 kills and straight up headshots onto MAKASE. That was an insane
that's
retake.
Why their other name... But I mean, that's why their other name is called MAKASE. Because they're gonna make the ace happen.
Oh, that's what you're believing in.
I will never
I think
do that again. I will never do that again.
you won't do it again. You know why? Because I saw it yesterday and they almost had an ace on Pearl. It didn't happen.
Oh, did they?
So yeah, I forgot who it was. It was a fade.
Seeker's out.
Yeah, here.
Blinder is trying to check something out, goes nice flash, but they do take a trade here. Nicely done. A stinger for Vandal, though not too good here. Alright, BB, go and do your job. Find something.
I've got your trail.
ATEMEK and MAKASE seem to love the short-range duels that they're taking. Every single time in the first seconds of the game, they're already just battling it out, but that fatal cuts that noise for the defenders just for now as they rotate back towards A.
Right, and all that said and done though, they just need to wait for an opportunity to do it. Seekers coming out once again, they know where they are, and Sky is now out for the count. 3 going into site A. Killjoy is just making a mad sprint, coming in through stairs, hoping to regroup with the race here. I don't know if that's the play though. Cuts around the corner, waiting. Did they spot him? They spot it! Next one, Nick. That's 2v2. 2 for the side! Killjoy is the only one remaining. He cannot plan that right now, as we do see a Killjoy challenging the other one into a nice clean victory. Nicely done. Now equalizing his score once again. As we expected, ATEMEK and MAKASE just making this game. This is a long one for us. Nice one. Take a cup of tea, sip it down. You've got a long day ahead of you.
Yeah, ATEMEK just with 2 huge kills in that round, able to put so much pressure just from holding from stairs, and you know, getting those 2 picks especially, forcing the plant not to go down, and you already saw that pinch in from enemy and getting that last kill onto the spike planter. That was such a massive round.
Right, but that's why ATEMEK has another name, ATEMEK, That's why they're gonna try and make the play. I'm not
sure what you're going on about.
I'm on a tangent here, but I'm gonna roll with it because, you know, back punts are great. Moving into this though, the smoke is just trying to spray and pray, and they do make one at stairs. Yeah, trying to make another play with the raise, going for the ultimate, getting one. Throw the nade. Can you get another just around the corner of the sky? Oh no! That control just a little bit off here. But a nice pick up of the team, and they're able to make it work. Wow. Remember,
that was insane. Once again, he's popping off. Oh, I mean, I don't know what ATEMEK really means.
MAKASE. They ate MAKASE. I think they took a timeout because they heard that joke. I'm so sorry.
I mean, that's true, but they also take a timeout because that raise is tearing them apart, just running in at the right times and catching so many picks off of it, capitalizing for those kills and not able to get that spike down. They're just dominating on this defensive half, and now you're looking at the score. It's currently 4-2. Looking at their economy as well, they're quite healthy, and MAKASE now in shambles, not able to really buy up anything but for stuff like Bucky and a Sheriff, maybe half shields to compensate, but they still have a long way to go, and that's why they're taking this timeout.
I just want to note that this is the first time we're seeing ATEMEK getting a very nice solid 2 lead on the other side, because, you know, the only time they actually got a 2 lead or even more than a 2 lead was on the last game where they were able to push in all 3 games at the very end for their 1-1 stalemate. Back into this 3rd game though, looks like ATEMEK has got a little bit of juice in them and they're trying to make it work. Yeah,
I mean, ATEMEK, if they can keep this momentum going, they've got a long stomp up ahead of them, and looking at their ultimates online as well, you have the Killjoy lockdown for that retake potential, you have the Omen able to reposition, and Jet, even if they do lose this round, even if they do have their economy broken for a little bit, she has the Blade Storm ready to get popped, and you know, I can assume at this level that we're seeing in this tournament, they can only pop heads.
Right, I mean, we're gonna have to see how this pans out. I mean, you are right to say that they do have like a, you know, an economy stall on their end with the Jets ultimate. You know, you have the kunai no chain, but we're gonna see how that pans out. On side C, they're pushing forward once again. The Seekers are coming out to try and search for anything. Does not find its mark, as we do see another 2 knocked out with the side race. Now they're gonna see how they pan this out, as we see KJ running all the way from side B, trying to reconnect with his team and to see everyone's now more or less there. Let's see what's gonna face. Sykes down, smokes in. The lockdown comes down, and this is going to be an interesting one. Will they run from this, or will they hold their positions here? Pick the walls. Smoke comes in, the race goes down. Flying into the fray here. We don't see anything make out of it, but they have a lot on the side going in for this. As MAKASE is a little bit low on the side, only left with an Omen to work against 3. Let's see if they can make it work. The defuse is coming in. Omen goes in for it, takes 1 for the Nick, and comes to the corner. No! You hate to see it!
I mean, that was a close round, considering it was a pretty much thrifty buy coming out from MAKASE, and you know that was a strong take, considering 3 picks straight away for ATEMEK here. They were able to bring that back, even with a spike plant. That's a lot of value, in my opinion. Just able to get them those full shields and even the rifle buys for MAKASE, and yeah, that was an interesting round, a bit of a nail-biter here as we're going into the next round, a full rifle round, in fact, and we do see that operator on Lloyd Dream.
This is going to be a very hot and rough round for the side of MAKASE. I mean, ATEMEK is looking atomic on this one, going in very strong for a 3 lead. And now we see them push into A here. I do not know how many more punts it can make, but I do know how many more pushes it can go for, as they are looking for an opportunity to pick another one. Omen looking very dangerously in that corner. I don't think you want to stay there for too long, but if you take a pick here, this would be great.
That's a
now
spike
the
down in
HOB.
tree. They flooded through it, but the defense side coming out on top. That is massive. They do have the Omen ult just to pick it back up,
3-3.
but then, yeah,
It's 3-2.
those are
Let's
the
see if he can
numbers
make it work.
going down.
Warrior Dream coming in. He has kunais as well. I mean, if he needs to. I mean, the up changing out for a rifle, probably the better play. Trying to search for anyone, does not. Finds a sentry though, but I don't think that's good enough. Spokes
Yeah,
out.
they're
The
spread
spike
out
is
really
gone.
thinly throughout the map.
I don't know if this is okay. I mean, let's put it this way into perspective, right? Defenders have a good shot at winning this if they just wait it out. I mean, what can Omen do? He can try and push for B here, but is that really the right play? Holding it
Especially
down,
with no
trying to find-
paranoia to work with. Yeah.
This was a fake. This was a fake. They're rotating around. They do pick it out. They're going for the C. They're going for the C. They gotta run for it.
Cover going out.
I mean, what a fake. The timing also swinging in their favor here, and now it's a 2v2 for that retake.
Round the corner. This is gonna be bad. Oh, 1 and 2. No, why did you not pick it up? Lloyd Dream almost switching that one out. 2-1. They do make it out, thankfully. That was absolutely Lloyd's double right there, and he just whiffs it off. Ooh, baby.
I mean, Lloyd has a dream, and that's to retake the site in a difficult situation. You had that, you had that really big fake coming out from MAKASE, but then they also have that perfect read, and then they're able to get that pick for first and foremost, and they got that round in the bag.
I'm so sorry the replay had to catch that moment of the double whiff, but like, wow. I mean, like, can we just give it to Lloyd on that one? I mean, I'm fine with just saying Lloyd had that double. It was just being friendly and giving us 15, you know? Sharing,
To
sharing,
be fair,
sharing,
it
sharing,
was
keep
another.
going.
It is, but that was a good flash in the side of, either
It
team
was.
just blinding each other up, and you're not able to get that trade if you can't see them. Maybe they can't see you, right?
Fair enough, fair enough. Is this the rush B though? As we do see them coming around the corner here. Does look like it, as everyone is just now hunkering at B. I think the, game plan is set. Everyone just hunker down B. We might play something out of it. Fun thing. Very surprised we got the
I
plant
mean, that
here.
is a quick take onto B. The Seekers revealing their positions.
Ooh, Lloyd G now out for the count. Truly gonna sleep with the fishes on that one as they go and check around the corner. Sky is holding out into the alcove right there, and we have Killjoy taking another angle. This is looking really good. Comes out the corner, the flash, nothing here. Raze takes it out, and now Killjoy is left all alone here, trying to make something. Killjoy, where you at? Chose the alarm ball. I think he's just gonna back off. If you can make a play, you can make a play. If you're not, just wait it out. I mean, you're in a good position to just take any kind of pick you see. Come around the corner, come around the
Yeah, I
corner.
mean, if he
You know
gets a
what you
pick
wanted?
right
There we go.
here,
One
that's
down,
good
run
for
away.
their economy.
Oh, look, I think Enemy was feeling really confident after that first pick, and I wouldn't blame Enemy for this one.
I mean, that's a massive round as well for MAKASE. That was... I mean, if they lost that round, their economy would have been absolutely broken, and it kind of still is looking at the half shields, but you have to get this comeback rolling already with 3 rounds down against, against ATEMEK in an attack-heavy sided, a map. 3 sides, you have to apply so much pressure. This is where they want to keep that momentum going and maybe get the right reads. Looking at it, though, they are going heavy towards C, and that seems to be the right call, as there's only one anchor once again in the name of Enemy.
Face your fear!
Well, here we go. Coming in for it. We're gonna see if we can make any hitways from this. Looks like side C is basically cleared from their eyes. But around the corner, Jasmine is just gonna be slanting slowly while another teammate goes down. Spike is planted. Let's see how they can make this one out. 4-5 here. Omen does have ultimate, and we do see kunais already coming out. Kunai no chain goes in. 1-2. No, we don't see it, but we do see a kunai flying here and there, not making his mark, because the only 2 people I see are Dome and Jasmine cleaning up the team here. 1-2-1. This is Sky duo. The dog comes out, gets a good initiate here, but nothing to know of it. Bot comes in, Hawk comes in, no fights here, and nicely cleans it out. Aki's moving on with a free defuse.
Yeah, that was insane to watch, to be honest. All of the kills so far in that first half of that retake, you have MAKASE absolutely popping off. But then it comes down to a 1v1, Sky on Sky, and Aki comes out on top. You have that dog just to stun them up, and then the follow-up flash. It was beautiful. And they're able to get that defuse and another round on the board for ATEMEK. But you're looking at their economy at the moment. Even if they do get that win, they still have a Judge and half shields for ATEMEK, in fact, while you still also have a little bit of a broken buy coming in for MAKASE.
Okay, let's see if we can play this one out here. Going to C here. The mount is looking very clean again. Nothing to say too much there. They're able to get a little bit more of a position advantage once they get through this mount. And this means they can start their onslaught right now to C. No one's there to contest them. And this is looking really good. Comes around the corner. Nobody's there. Dope Man is just scouting of his team. And this is the free plant. This is the free plant.
Look at all those people holding from within that smoke!
I do not want to see that, and he wasn't even aiming at them. Enemy was just straight firing in the middle of them. I mean, talk about that aim. I mean, really treading that needle, but wrong needle to tread. Jasmine coming around the corner, but no, nothing is coming out. We do see Derek trying to make some play here. The smoke comes out, but is this the play that make? Comes around the corner. Can they see anything? No, blank out, and now they find it through the smoke here. Oh, there we go. Nice hit. And the 2. It was a 2-2. They were able to make it out with the surprise.
Hey, Lloyd Dream was going insane, by the way, and you know they're able to get that plant within the first maybe 20 seconds of that round. Every single time we've seen them in these rounds, you've always got a spike plant. Sorry, so early into that game. And, yeah, plant spike. Sorry, yeah, a little bit of a slip there, but it's always these early takes onto the side. They're running in, and always, you know, ATEMEK going for that retake. But then you have Lloyd Dream always picking up those kills in those retakes, and they're massive.
Yeah.
Not able to get that ace clutch though.
And I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't think this one is a win coming in on the side of MAKASE, because they have 3 ultimates out on the side of ATEMEK, and this is not looking good. They have a Killjoy as well, raised for that little bit of a pick off if they see anyone they want to just like knock, and of course Omen. What else do I have to say about that? All they've got on the other side is the response, maybe a raise with a double at best.
Yeah, but they don't have any gun, really, only except for a Vandal and a Judge on Lloyd Dream and Enemy respectively. So this defensive side, this looks like a 5-7 at the moment. Unless they're able to convert this round out, but they do have 2 more ultimates left. Aki though!
Nicely done, nicely done. I mean, expected, right? This is something that we expected to happen. They get the plan, lockdowns out. This is scary.
That's a showstopper down, but the
there you go,
counter
let's
now
go!
out!
Lots of gun firing, but not a lot of things are happening here. Comes around the corner, takes the pick, and gets punished for it. 2-1 here. It's possible they can make this game win here. They are defusing it, potentially making it work here. No fakes the defuse, and no faking the defuse, and decides to go for the fight. That was very dangerous. You know, I thought they were going to go fake a defuse and do a pincer.
No, but I mean, I was expecting it as well, to be honest, but that was a good call. That was a good decision coming out from Kinchi, just completely ignoring lagging Malay from that B-link, and then focusing their fire towards the spike diffuser. I'm getting that mixed up all the time, that's my bad. But then, yeah, that was such a good decision that comes out. Unfortunately, though, they do come out on top. ATEMEK now at 8-4. I cursed it once again, I'm so sorry.
You don't have to worry about it. I mean, like, I'm trying to think of the words to say on this one, because I've not seen this domination coming on ATEMEK's side. It has been MAKASE's for the entire 2 rounds here, and it is really surprising that ATEMEK is making the waves to clear this out, and I'm shocked. Truly, I am.
Yeah, and considering the situation that we're at, you know, 1-1 currently for the semi-final, and this being the deciding map 8-4, you really need MAKASE to start stepping up here.
Comes around the corner,
Just having to play as a team from this point on. mean, but for now, yeah, we're looking at a heavy push towards A, and they do have control of the site. As Maka said, looking for the retake. Derek was the only one to hold. I think my co-caster is lagging out a little bit.
I'm not, don't worry about it. I'm just trying to see an opportunity to say anything. As we do see another pick here.
Sorry.
Enemy remaining.
Hawk comes out. Don't worry about it, don't worry about it. We are here for the games though, and this last one is gonna be a little bit dangerous. The disrespect! Oh no! They had the player's advantage and they decided, oh, it's a pistol round. You can have all the kills you want. Here's my knife. Oh, that was disgusting. Oh. Can we have a replay? Yeah, look, they're all just shredding in for it. If it weren't the Omen, then of course the Sky was gonna get it.
Here.
I do love when players take advantage of, the reloads coming out when you're trying to hit so many targets all at once, and then they just run at them with a knife out in their hand. It's scary to play against, to be honest, and you don't really know who to aim at.
I'm really sorry for that. I mean, like, they had so much damage. I mean, so sad. At least taking a trade here before getting knifed, I would have respected that much, but wow, that was just sad.
Can we really still call it a disrespect if they go for the knife, if they're running out of bullets, or they know that the
I
enemy
didn't really
team is
running out bullets
reloading?
in this situation. I don't know if we didn't really see. Did you catch that? Because I don't know, I felt like that was truly one of the smelliest plays I've seen. But anyways, from that fight, very obviously SMG was going to take a commanding lead. Karuna with this Sheriff here, next one for the team. Lloyd Dream is being picked off in for trade for the Killjoy, but it's 4-4 still, and while they're planting, it looks like now they might have the advantage here.
Spike planted.
Alright, now everyone has to run to them. They are in the advantage to just sit down here and look pretty. But Mali's taking 2 for the team with the Guardian, 3 on Nyx right there. This is why I love the Guardian. It's such a fun weapon to use, and every Nyx you get is just so devastating.
That is so unlucky for Dope Man. Able to rat it out in that corner, but you have a clean shots from Lagging Mallet going with that Guardian. It is looking clean so far for that Omen, and yeah, just missing completely on that person behind the box, and Aki to clean it up with a Guardian of their own.
Right, and this is going to be a very big problem for them moving forward. But again, I think the biggest issue now is looking at that score. 10-4. This is unlike ATEMEK. It's like a switch in them just turned on and they're like, alright, it's time to Ultra Instinct this. Right.
Yeah.
Round
And
the corner,
again,
they
these
got a smoke.
early pushes onto the side. It's happening all so fast.
Alright, comes around the corner here. We do see a fight ensuing, teleporting out, trying to get a spike early down, which is beautifully executed because now they have the advantage once again. They have to push in, not the other way around. As we see them coming around, Race takes another pick out the corner here. The Wolf comes in, trying to find its mark here. Nobody hits Jet, and that's really good because he's trying to make a play, but it dashes away. He's gonna wait for the opportunity here, takes the one, comes around the corner, and he can hit Aki. That'd be great. Comes around, does not pick the Aki, does pick the Aki. Lies to myself. Aruna almost picking a third one, but from the wall bank here, Enemy takes the last one.
I need a second to
Words for
breathe,
ATEMEK,
to be
please.
honest.
Yeah, you know what? Give me words
Thank you.
for ATEMEK here. I don't know what to say, man.
Okay, well, I do have words, and finally, I do have a little bit of time to breathe here because the timeout is being
Thank
called from
goodness.
Makase, realizing that this is a massive score gap already, 11-4, and this is almost their map point and even series point for the semi-final. And yeah, so I'm going to tell you about ATEMEK here. They're having this such an aggressive playstyle, and it's always working out for them. As I mentioned, even in their defensive half, you would see them aggressing from one side as the enemy team, Makase, goes towards another, but ATEMEK always coming out on top. And currently, as it seems, it's an aim difference at the moment. You have a lot of these takes relying on the gunplay, even if they do have the supporting utility to go into sites and flood onto them. It's always boiling down to how they're aiming and looking at their confidence. ATEMEK, they're looking absolutely unstoppable at the moment.
Wow, I mean, maybe you are the reason why ATEMEK's looking unstoppable, because before that, a little me were looking at MAKASE going 8. They were just like monkey all over them, like back and forth trading. They were always a step ahead, but this commanding lead is completely different from the other games we've seen. So, you know what? Maybe you are the harbinger of victory. You just brought them, graced them a little bit.
I've just cursed everything. This is all my fault. Maybe I don't
I've
have to
just
punch myself
cursed
too much for that.
everything. Apparently, back to you. I'm gonna then give you a little bit more of a breather here as I call out what's happening here. They're trying to go through the mount here, and that's not looking too good. Just spraying and hoping for something to happen. They're blinded here. They might take a fight, but it is not looking good. Another nade comes out. They do not find their mark here, but nicked by the kunai here. Kunai no chain here. Another one for the team. Lloyd is making the play here, coming around the corner. If he finds one, the Omen here, nicely done. 3 for the team, and he's just gonna fight the rest of that. Makase wants to run away. Those knives know where they're going. They're gonna hit their mark regardless. Comes around the corner. There we go. Oh, well, it did hit the mark, but you know, still a bullet smudge a little bit.
So, yes, something to point out here. Makase was on a save round, finally buying up again, and ATEMEK actually calling the timeout, just slowing things down and having that pace back in their favor. But even on that economy round, to be honest, Lloyd Dream just absolutely popping off with that Blade Storm, and yeah, getting 3 kills entering that site. A lot of value from that Jet and from that ultimate as well. You really see that confidence coming through. Unfortunately, not able to get that 4th, running out of knives and maybe trying to switch over to a different gun. They are at map point. What can you do when it's 12-4? And if you know, even if they do lose this round, even if they reset their guns, they have so much economy just to back them up once again for the coming rounds. And it's going to be this really long push from Makase at 4 rounds only. And, you know, that's essentially 8 rounds that they have to win in a row in a map, especially like Lotus. Such attack-heavy favored.
It's a mental damage kind of player, right? Like, winning 8 rounds back-to-back is gonna hurt you so bad. Like, if it were me, like, 3 rounds is already gonna cause me to, like, you know, throw my table in. I really hope that that's not the case for them. They have a lot to work on too if they want to go grand finals, and there's still a chance at it, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see.
I mean, hopefully they're able to collect their cool here and just play together, be able to get the right reads, and then hopefully as well get that retake. Yeah, I mean, ace. Yeah, you want the ace. You really want it.
Mark the ace. Comes around the corner, does not get the flash. Nicely done. Waiting for opportunity. Omen does teleport here, tries to take corner, but does not find anything here. BB's coming around the corner, the Wolf has hit him, and you know where KJ's out for the count here, not without a trade though, and this is not looking good. They're now 4-4, but it would be better be 5-4, but oh well, what can you do? Wraps around the corner, he's into the smoke, trying to run away. Aki is in a bad position. They do get spiked out, and that means ATEMEK is in a great position here moving forward. Again, same position. They come around the back here. They might have a chance to defend this. 3-2 here, 2-2 now, 1-2. I spoke too soon. I'm so sorry. Look, we're gonna make a play right now. They just need to wait around the corner. Aki is now just gonna loop back from the back and see if they can take a pick. They're in a good position. No abilities. They just need to get a good line on the crosshair, and that's all they need. They know where it is. They know where it is.
He's not stopping! He's not stopping!
He's not stopping! He's not stopping! Why? Maybe he was just... Oh no, I think he believed that was a fake, and so he was just waiting around for it.
Pros don't fake, guys. That is a massive clutch for Derek as he sticks the defuse, and yeah, I mean, even if they're getting that defuse and even if their economy is, you know, a bit broken at the moment, we're looking at half shields and a bulldog. That was still insane from Derek, knowing that they might just respect that defuse. And yeah, just sticking it all the way through.
Here we go around the corner. A little bit. Hedges is building, the bullets are flying. Still nothing hitting the mark. The little bit of smoke is just causing them a little bit more disarray here. BB's coming out though, so we can see maybe we can find anyone from there. A little doggo comes in, finds it. Maybe you want to go force this one. Nicely done. Forces it out, and we do see a trade from both sides. 1-1, 4-4 now. They have one ultimate on the side of Makase, and if they want to really pop this out, they could. Now they're forcing side B though, which is interesting because this is a death pit. They all come around from different angles, it's a bit hard to get. They have popped the ultimate here, and they might make the play somewhere, somehow. They now know where they are, and this might be the way they can retake this. As we do see 4-1 though. I don't know how they can make the...
Ooh.
I'm sorry, do you see that?
What a way to close it off!
Is that not the disrespect?
I don't know if it's disrespect, but it's a massively crazy way to end that game, ending it at 13-5. It's just
He went in!
I don't know. That was a ninja move and a half coming out from Aki with all that confidence being displayed. And yeah, that was a rough position for them. And especially with these fast takes trades already within the first few seconds, it was all out aggression coming from ATEMEK here. And it always comes out on top. We have these massive plays and that synergy working out. It is so good from ATEMEK here. And it's good game to them, by the way. Congratulations and nice try to MAKASE.
It was a hard fight, to say the least. Every game almost ended up being a 10-pointer for them, on top of the fact that the other team had to win, right? So that was at least 23 games almost each round. Plus this one, I mean, like, wow, that is another 18 games to add to yours. This is a long one. We've been here since, I believe, 1:30, around there. It's now 4:30. It's a 3-hour game.
To be fair, it was 3 maps, and especially on, these big maps that they've been picking, and Lotus, of course, being the deciding map, it is a lot, and they have to go through a lot. They have to endure through these rounds, these really slow plays, until Lotus, actually. I'm not sure about the other games, but this was an explosive map, never slowing down from either side, and, you always have that constant action, and always the trades coming out, the fast plays from the kunais, always landing their mark. It was such a crazy match to watch.
Right, and of course, looking at that, all said and done. Oh no, they're playing that clip again. No, 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 that was nasty. Oh, production. Oh, my eyes, my eyes.
They always have to bring back those replays of the knife kills, and they're always the crazy ones, You catch them either off guard by reloading, or you just run at them through a smoke, and just out of nowhere, a ninja on your head, slashing their knife, and they get the kill.
Right, but oh well, all said and done, right? All said and done. At the very least, they ended up with a beautiful knife there, and I can't really fault them. Both teams had to be there to see it, and they were to the very bitter end. They made whatever they could, and now we are here back into the fray. We are now moving on potentially to our next game, but not without a short break, because we've got a lot of things coming out for all of you later on. Because now we have, I believe, our bracket is more set. How about you run us through, a little bit of like the teams real quick, starting from our winning team, ATEMEK.
Well, I mean, ATEMEK, I do like their synergy at the moment. Of course, you have those really aggressive plays, so I expect them to bring that over to the next game. And I mean, we never know what their map picks are going to be as well. So, anyway, it's still going to be interesting to watch them do that same play style that they currently have. But I'm excited to see them also go against. I'm not sure what the winning team was of the other.
Oh, don't worry, I got you on this one. It's Magneto Moto, and
Magneto Moto. Okay.
Magneto Moto. I butchered that at some point. Don't think about it. Point is, they are going to be playing later on, and I believe for the time being, we were going to try to break to let them set up. I think everyone needs to breathe after that one. ATEMEK is going to be wiped and pooped for a long time. So, in any case, I think we'll just try to break. We'll see you guys in a bit.